Hey, Kenny. Move this over just a little. How's everybody doing? Hi, Kathy, Darla, S.A. Cole, Ann. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Hi, Mama Four. How's everybody doing? Oh, I got a tweet too. Let me tweet real quick. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Hi, Uni. Kat. Let me tweet real quick, guys, because I'll forget if I don't do it. Let's see. 1 second. Let's see. Where's my little artist palette? There it is. Coffee art. Artist. Let's see. Art journal. Reconstruction. Reconstruction. Okay, let's see. That's not going to fit. Hang on, guys. Journal. Hang on. I'm not looking at chat. Reconstruction. And book haul. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Hi, Diana. Let's see who else. Darla, Kitty. Hey, hi, Sammy. Okay. Let's see. Scrolling. Pamela. Who else is here? So anyway, good morning, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. Oh my gosh. So the agenda today is a book haul, obviously, and we're going to reconstruct this book into this journal. It's going to be a reconstructive journal process today. Hi, Terry. Wait, we got to say good morning to our cougar, our resident cougar. Let's see here. Let me find my soundboard. Here we go. Hi, Essie. Let's see who else. I got to remember not to lean on this table because it jiggles the camera. So, yeah. Hey, Julie Topaz. Happy Marvelous Monday to you, too. So, that's the plan. I'm going to show the books that I got, and then we are going to deconstruct and reconstruct this journal into this journal. You'll see. It's going to be fun. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. That's going to be the plan. Hi, Bacola. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to reconstruct a journal here. Yeah. So what did everybody do over the weekend? We tease her, Mama Four, because she is not a lot older, but she's older than her husband. If she wants to say how many years, that's up to her. But so we tease her about being a cougar because she's older than her husband. Oh, thanks, Diana. That's a nice thing to say. Hi, Karen. Okay, he's 9 years younger than her. She's just said it. So, so we tease her about being a cougar. So yeah, it's just a little, make it a little fun. Hi, Nanamo. Happy Monday. Hi, Twyla. Who else? I said hi to Ann. You made a pop-up birthday card. Yay, Ann. Good for you. I used to make so many cards, and then I don't make them anymore. You don't mind telling? Yeah. So anyway, guys. So did anybody do anything fun? Hi, Color Creatively over the weekend. I bet you were busy last week, Julie, with all the D-Day and the military celebrations. Were you busy at the VHW? What did you do to your toe, Terry? Did you do something over the weekend, or are you talking about a previous injury when you're out gallivanting? Is it a previous injury or a new one? I mean, I know you had surgery, but that was a while back. Oh, okay. So you had your okay. So you had another surgery. Okay, all right. So you limping around. I guess you didn't get out this weekend into the countryside and take photos. Did you, Terry? Which had her toe, and I don't want to get into it too much. But Terry had her toe surgery. It was about 6 months ago or something, 9 months ago. Every day she'd post a different Band-Aid. She'd match the Band-Aid to whatever. She made it fun. Let's see. Paula said my sister was here for a week. We did lots of painting and crafting. Oh, fun. Hi, Karen. Dr. Martens. Yeah, Dr. Martens inks. Are the little watercolor things? Is that what you're talking about, Karen? The little bottles, the bottles of Dr. Martin. Yeah, they're acrylic ink, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I think you can get watercolor too. I don't know which one you got. Did you get the acrylic ink or the watercolor? Or I don't know what you got. Volunteered the community garden. I got my own garden in the backyard. I don't know, and all y'all don't probably follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but I did post some pictures. Let me show you real quick of my garden. This is week 6, so it's coming along. Here's week 6. It's doing pretty good there. And then I got a few pictures. Look at these. I thought I was growing red bell peppers. I don't know what the heck these are. I told Janet I'm growing some of those pod people like she was growing. Thanks, dear. So I had to thin the herd on this one. There's 4 of them too tightly grown. So I had to remove one of them so they have a little more room to grow. But I don't know. I've never seen a purple one like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's supposed to be a red bell pepper. What the heck is that? I don't know. I have to look it up and make sure it's safe to eat. Thank you. Thanks, guys. And so anyway, oh, awesome, Paula S. That's awesome. I like the color too, Nanamo, but I don't know. It's a purple bell pepper. We have them oh, you do have them? Okay. We don't have them. We don't have those purple bell peppers. And the little stick thing that I bought, I buy what the little stick says. And it said red bell pepper. So I have another one I think I have 2 other ones. I got 4 bell pepper, green, 1, purple. And then I have a squash, a cucumber, two kinds of tomatoes. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Zeely. Hi, Tanya. Oh, I said hi. Did I say hi to you? I might be repeating myself. Peter Piper picked a peck of purple peppers instead of pickled peppers. Good one. Good one, Julie. Hi, Artsy Nana, Nancy. Artsy wannabe Nancy. Oh. Yeah, I like my little cactus, and my herbs in the front are going like crazy too. Everybody's telling me, "Oh, those are gonna have to repot those in about a week." And yeah, I can see by next weekend I'm gonna have to repot my herbs. They're already taking over that pot that I made that little video. Well, Hubster and I made that little video where we planted the cactus planter and the herb planter. It's almost jam packed. I'm gonna have to repot half those herbs. They're already like just growing like crazy in there. Oh, good. What are you growing, Nanamo? What are you growing? Hi, Teresa. Who else am I missing? Barbara. If I'm missing somebody, let me turn my fan. It probably sounds like I'm talking into the fan. You know how it sounds. Here, look like this. Look, let me move it close. Hello, people. I'm talking into the fan. So yeah, I better turn that aside. Turn that sideways. Hi, Susan. Vegetables, fruit, herbs, salad, plants. Oh, what kind of fruit are you growing? I don't know. I don't know what kind of fruit. I could grow some berries, strawberries, that kind of thing. But I noticed that when I plant the berries, that really attracts the rabbits. So, and I try to keep the fence, blocked off, but yeah, they can squeeze under the tiniest little thing. Hi, Danielle. Kat, let's see who else. Hey, Deb. Deb, I did watch your recording of your show. You enabler. You're trying to enable us. But I did order here. I'll show you. I got some stuff, more stuff coming from Amazon. And I saw you and later I saw that Anne has the same book, Deb. So I'm going to blame both of you. But let me go here to my Amazon cart. I ordered this color book. Oh, I ordered a couple color books. I ordered one of Christine's books. But let me show you the one that you and Anne enabled me. Dev, you'll recognize it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here, I got this, Dev. Thank you to you and Anne. I bought the Yeah, Zeely. Zeely, how did you know? Quit reading my mind, Zeely. Oh my gosh. Nana, you did too? Zeely, you're so bad, all of you. You're all bad. You're all enablers. Well, welcome, Caroline. The first on chat, Buffalo, New York. Welcome. Welcome. You were looking at that color book last night? You did? Yeah. Yeah. Dev talks about it on his show. I think it was last week. It was last week that he talked about the Renaissance book. And yeah, I know. Oh, where did I just drop my phone? So, and I saw Anne did something on it as well. I haven't watched her. I just saw it on her playlist, but I haven't had a chance to watch that one yet. I skipped over that one to watch her do a collage, something, stickers. That's what it was, collage and stickers. I mean, I'm telling you guys, every morning I wake up and in my notifications, my YouTube notifications, I have like 50 every morning. I have 50 notifications of videos to watch. I just can't watch them all. I do my best. Sometimes I scrub through them, I'll, if they're long and they're, and I expect y'all to do that too. If you're watching mine and it's, you come to a part like I'm, drying paint or something, just slide that little bar. Oh, thank you, Susan. Hi, Azure, Caroline, Danielle. I know I'm probably missing people rolling by. So, yeah, Terry's already putting links to the Renaissance book. Thanks, Terry. Hi, Nichols. So, yeah. So we'll go ahead and get started. It's a little bit early. Let me take a sip of my coffee here. But we can start a little early. I like to just, if you're new to the channel, I come on usually about 8:30. And thank you. Yeah, Picola just said to make sure that you use all caps if you want to talk to me. A couple other things. Make sure at the top of the chat you click live chat. If you are just on, what was the other one? Live and top. If you just click top chat, you're not going to see everything. So even if you're watching the recording or if you're live, still click the live so that you see all the chat. Okay. Some people go, hi, Iffy. Some people say, well, why isn't someone saying something to me? Do you not see me? You have to make sure you are in live chat. Yes. And thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Thanks for all the thumbs up so far. Thanks, guys. It really helps. It helps make your video show up like, more toward the front page, so to speak. More people will see it if you have a lot of thumbs up. So, or thumbs down. Well, whatever. Hi, Deborah. The other thing is if we get a lag or if you get, it seems slow on your end, make sure and double check when things resolve. Well, two things. One, if you're lagged, make sure that where the little word live is under the video, you'll see the word live in a little red dot. Make sure that you click that little red dot if it's not red. In other words, you got to catch up. So click that little red dot if it's or the place where the red dot's supposed to be. And so you make sure that you're in sync. And the other thing is the little wheel down there, the little settings wheel. Make sure you're at 1080 or 720 if you don't have, if your internet won't hold at 1080, go to 720. But I'm broadcasting in HD, but YouTube will default you back to 144. So you got to make sure that you are in sync with it, with the live. Those are just some tips, and that's true for all streamers. So do that with all streamers. Yeah, I know. He came up here to say good morning. Come over here and say good morning. He just can't go over here because that's where the cords are. Yeah, that's Oliver. So anyway, so I'm going to show you a book haul. And then if you missed it earlier, I'm going to take the Jane Davenport Happy Hour Art Journal, and I'm going to deconstruct it and reconstruct it into this journal. Okay, so this is just one of those, I don't know, I think you can get it for $5 at Michael's, and coupons and all that. So this is a nice, it's a decent sized journal. It's a decent sized sketchbook, I should say. Well, I'm going to deconstruct this and combine them. It will bulk out. It's going to bulk out this journal. And hi, Holly D. And people are going to go, oh my gosh, you're going to take apart that journal. Well, let me show you one thing. First, Jane suggests that you do what you want with it. The second thing is these pages are perforated. All the pages are perforated for you to tear out. If you try to work in this book with any length of time, even if you're just writing in it and just coloring a page and writing, those perforations are going to tear. They're going to tear out. So you might as well just go, no, baby, you can't go over there. So you might as well just tear them out and use them. That's my excuse. Or that, no, baby, you can't go over there. You're so hard-headed. I'll tell you. There he goes. He's going to leave. He's going to go, well, I can't go over there by the wires. Then I'm going to leave. Hi, wee Hootie. Good to see you. Good to have you here. I'm on the big screen. Okay, wee Hootie. Thank you. Yeah, there we go, Terry. Great justification. We're tearing up. I haven't decided if I'm going to lightly stick them in with the glue stick or if I'm going to washi tape them in, Picola. It's going to bulk it up. So it's going to depend on how far I can, put them into the binding. I didn't want to do it till I was with you guys. So we're going to do it together. We'll figure it out. That's how I always roll here, guys. We figure it out together. So that is what we're going to do today. All right. So let me show you some of the books and things that I've got. Where's Janet? She's going to have to go back and watch. Okay. I did get this. Janet had bought the one of the ones with the butterflies. This is like wrapping paper. And Janet had bought the one with the butterflies, butterflies and some insects. I forget all what was in that one. So and she said she was going to send me some of it because they're big sheets of wrapping paper. So she said she was going to send me some of that. So I said, well, let me get this one and I'll send you back some of these. So we kind of sharing one, each of one pack. So this one, Art Forms in Nature, and it's by Pepin. If you go on Amazon and look under Pepin gift wrap or gift paper, you'll find it very easily. And there's like 5 different ones. I think Colleen probably has them all. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get my voice going here. So, and I already, they were perforated. They were all perforated. So I took them out so I could just easily show you. I want to show you first how big they are. It's one huge sheet of paper. See how big it is? Look at that. That would be that might be a good background too. This might be a good background for your videos, right? Although now I have my videos set to the lighter, to show because I have a lot of white. But anyway, just saying hi before. Oh, well, okay, Jeannie, thanks for saying hi. Try to stay as long as you can. Hi, Danielle, Kim K. Who else am I missing? Hi, everybody. So I really like this one. So I'm going to split it with Janet. So I'm going to flip through for you just so you see it. All the papers are one big sheet and one big sheet of paper. But just so y'all can see the different ones. Let's see. I know, aren't they, Terry? And they're like nautical, sea creatures. Although, I don't know if those spiders are in the sea, but, they're next to shells. Well, then they're so big, there's so much in them. Do they give suggestions for using? Well, I'm going to use it for collage. I don't know what. It's made for wrapping gifts. I mean, it's made to be a gift wrap. And but I'll be using it for collage. Look at this one. Isn't that one awesome? Let's see if it's there. You can see a little more on this side. Yeah. Terry put this stuff. Yeah, there's and if you just look under Pepin ones, or if you'll look at the link Terry put in there, it'll say people who bought this bought that, and it'll show you all the different ones. So there's lots of different ones. Here's octopus, or is that octopi? I know, isn't it pretty? Let's see, Nicola. Oh, Nichols. That's Nichols. Sorry, I just get up there and see. So, yeah, there's 12 sheets. Nancy, put it in your cart. That's what I do. Put it in the cart and go buy yourself, have the app, have the Amazon app. And then go buy the gift cards so you're not pay cash for your gift cards. Hey, Janet, I just showed a flip through these papers that I'm sharing with you. If you buy the gift cards, pay cash for your gift cards, you upload it to your Amazon app, and then you have Amazon money whenever, but you're not getting in debt. You're not using credit cards. Just go buy you an Amazon gift card, or tell your family, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Mother's Day? What do you want for Christmas? Oh, that would be Amazon. And like my daughter Annie, she just emailed me. You have Amazon gift money or gifts, and so I just click the link and it's automatically uploaded to my Amazon. So your card's full of RTs. Nancy. So anyway, Janet, did you see them? I'll flip back through them real quick so you can see them all. So yeah, I told them that you're going to get. We're sharing here. So yeah, and they're big sheets of paper, aren't they, Janet? Look at that one. I love this one. They're huge sheets of paper. I like this one too. The octopi and the jellyfish. Look at the jellyfish. Isn't that cool? Hi, Galena. What size is the sheet? Let's see. Does it say? Do I have to measure? I'll measure. Let's see if it says on the cover. No, it doesn't say how big. So I will measure. Okay, let's see. Where's my big ruler? Let me get my metal one. I can see it better. Okay, so looks like 19 inches wide and tall. It's going to be 13 and a half and 13 and a half. So that's 27 inches high. So 27 inches high by 19. I'm sure it's probably a European centimeters standard something. Get that ruler. It's gonna be a good day, Dater. I know. I love my metal. This, if you ever do lining, not you, Janet, but because Janet's got every ruler ever made, and you can get these smaller. You can get them 6 inches. You can get the little tiny, skinny, little bitty one. But if you do any kind of line work, you want one with the cork backing so that when you're lining something, the ruler is not actually touching the paper. It's just off the paper just enough so that your ink doesn't run under the ruler. My other favorite rulers are these. I love my clear rulers. This one is a 19. What is it? And it's reversible. So you're always flipping it back and forth, seeing where are you. 18 inch. This is an 18-inch ruler. And you can get these in 6 inches too, and small. You can get the little half. This is 2 inches wide. You can get the one that's 1 inch, 6 by 1. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, they're big. They're made for wrapping gifts. But we're going to use it in our art journal. Okay, so let me put this aside. Now, Janet, if you missed it or anybody else coming in, what we're going to do today is we are going to deconstruct and reconstruct an art journal. Okay, so now let me show you some of the other things that I got here. Got a little dark. Let's see. Well, it'll probably lighten up when I pull something up here in front of it. Okay, yeah, construction is us. All right, let me start with what I got at Walmart. Okay, so these, if you are into school supplies or, you just like me and Janet, you just like books, these are going to be awesome to you because these are the dot grid. These are all dot grid. They come now, these four anyway, they come in your standard size composition book. They are made by Mint Green. Be fresh, be fun, be green. 60% recycled, soy-based ink, composition book, dot rule. And I think they're like a couple dollars each. So they're nice thickness. They got the book cloth. Which I think half the girls in here bought a roll of this stuff. Is that what y'all bought, Janet? This book binding? Where's Eileen? Book binding tape. Hi, G. So I got these two in the composition book. And like I said, I think there were maybe $2.50. And they're like an off-white paper and they're dot gridded. Can't really get much better than that. Well, y'all know what dot grid looks like. So I got two of the composition books and two of the spiral books. It's the exact same thing, the exact same paper. This has got a little blue on the edge, but it's the same cream color with the dot grid. Is the dot grid the same size? Let me see. Yeah, it's the same size dot grid. Oh, you bought the wrong bookbinding tape. Okay, so you have to try again. Janet goes, I get try again. No, our Walmart is redoing their whole store. They're redoing the whole store. I don't know why. It was fine the way it was. But anyway, they're redoing the whole store. So this is over in the back where the school supplies are, but all the school supplies have not been put out front. I don't know where they're going to put them because they said that the complete reno is going to be done in August. Well, our school, back to school, starts the first week of August. So I don't know where they're going to put it yet. This was still back in the regular school supplies section. Oh, all Walmarts are redoing? Okay. So it's not new. It's not a new, like it's not the whole school supply rollout yet. But these were new to me. These were new to me. I went back to get some pens or something, and I happened to see these. So I don't think that all the school supplies are out yet, but I really had to grab a couple of these. They already do that at our store, Galena. Somebody stand at the door checking your seats. They've always done that at our Walmart, always. So yeah, Terry, this one's a complete reno. They said it was put out by corporate, total reno. I mean, the whole store has moved, everything's moved around. So yeah. But anyway, so these are still, as far as I know, they're just in this regular school supply, back where the office supplies are, your file folders, your printer paper, and there's a school supply aisle. That's where it is. Yeah, a huge workover. Yeah, and it's a big pain in the patootie. So anyway, again, I think there were $2, $2.50 maybe each. But that's pretty thick too, and good size. And of course, you love dot grid like I do, and Janet does. And you do a lot of writing. These are great. So yeah, this was all a couple bucks each. The other thing that just happened to see, and apparently these have been out forever at Walmart, and I had never seen it. What was it? A couple bucks, $3, something like that. I'd never seen these. They're craft paper journals. Now, what I want to do with this won't be a journal. This will be a sketchbook, because y'all know I love me some craft paper. The Strathmore tone tan paper. This is an awesome sketchbook to me because of the tone tan paper, and it's nice and thick. It's a good size. It's not too small. It's not as big as a Strathmore sketchbook. They have the small ones too. I have a gray one, I think, sitting around here somewhere. Anyway, but they're handy. Yeah, I know. They're just a handy little, just to do little sketches in. I'm sure it's not acid free or none of that. But anyway, and it's a lay flat journal, so it'll lay flat. So that was my Walmart haul. These things right here. And then let me show you this real quick. If y'all remember me talking about, I got a couple things to show you actually. Last week I was telling you about, having all that Flow book paper from Flow. The Flow book of paper by Flow. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Well, anyway, I did have to trim them down just a little. I had to trim them down just a little to fit in this Happy Plan. Is it Happy Plan? Creates 365 to fit in this smaller journal. And I purchased the rings that I wanted. I wanted the purple metal ones. Okay. All right. So, but what I did is I punched here. Let me show you. I punched all my own papers, right? So all these papers are from the Happy Planner books, and I punched them all myself. And of course, the nice thing about this is if you want, this color somewhere else, you just go like that and you move it over here. Well, that color worked out good, didn't it? All right, there. See, like that? So you can just move your papers around. And so this is all my own papers that I already had through the Flow paper books. And guys, I couldn't even, there's no way I could even get them. I still have a stack this big. I have a stack of papers this big of the Flow book of papers. So this was all I could get in here with those rings. See? And yeah, so what I'm saying is if you use up a happy planner, and I don't like dates. I don't like planning in the sense of, writing something like keeping track of your schedule. I don't do any of that. I don't date plan. I don't date plan. I plan, but I don't date plan. Like I don't write something down every day. I told you about how I tried to do that one year. When October rolled around, I couldn't wait for that book to be done. It was driving me cray trying to keep up with myself. I can't keep up with myself. So anyway, you can always just, cut down your own papers, or if you have, different books and magazines and journals that have different. Now you do have to have a punch. You got to, be able to punch the papers. If you get one, get it at, Michael's Hobby Lobby, 40%. Get it at 40%. And I don't know how much they are at Amazon. I got mine at Hobby Lobby with the coupon. But so anyway, I made my own little journal here, which, I don't have enough journals, but I wanted to use this paper. I love my flow papers, but I'm not using them quick enough. Hi, Gary. How you doing? Hi, Justine, Caroline. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Devernette Rex, CB. So yeah. Or if you have a lot of scrapbook paper, you could use the cardstock type for dividers. Look how cute. This is all from the Flow. These are all from the Flow books. No, it's the paper is not cardstock except for those couple in the front. It's just regular paper. So if you have another good one is like if you've seen those inexpensive stacks of like nature, there's like a fall, a winter, a cityscapes, and they're usually big, thick stacks. And I noticed, though, guys, I got to tell you, the scrapbook paper is getting less and less. There's less and less of it in the stores. So, I'm stocked up for the rest of my life, but but just saying, I see less and less in Hobby Lobby, Michael's. There's just they're just not like buying up new stuff and restocking it. So anyway, but if you have a lot of cardstock and or scrapbook paper, then cut them down to whatever size you want. There's also the big happy planner. This one is what is this? The 9. This is the 9. They also have the 11. So you can, it's even a little big. It's bigger than this. The larger happy planners or the Create 365. There's different brands. Here's one right here. This kind. Like this is the Recollections. This is the Michaels brand, but they have all these different kinds that are white on one side, and they're not, it's not cardstock. It's just paper. And so you could cut all this down and make your own happy planner, so to speak, and it'll be what you want. Now the reason I like to do this kind of thing is because I don't like to do dated things in my planners. Like today's Monday the 10th, so today, Monday the 10th, I got to write something on Monday the 10th. Well, I don't maybe want to write anything on Monday the 10th. Know what I'm saying? If I do, and some of my journaling type things, I combine 2 and 3 days. So it just doesn't work for me to have dated stuff. I mean, I date it, I can put a date on it, but I don't like where I feel like I've got to write something every day. It puts me under too much pressure with myself. Okay. So anyway, that's the same type of, now these right here in the beginning, these are cardstock. They were in the Flow paper, and these are cardstock. So what I'll probably do with these is use them as dividers. I'll put some tabs on them. These were just in one of the books, and I think there's 3 of them. So I just went ahead and punched these 3, and I'll use those as some kind of dividers if I want to divide the sections. But anyway, make your own happy planner. you can buy all this stuff individually. You can buy, dot grid. You can buy line paper. You can buy dividers. You buy, if you've been in either any of Michael's or Hobby Lobby or probably Joann's, which Joann's is just too far, so I don't go. But I'm sure all of them. And you can buy these individually. I bought this stack of purple ones. I think there were 11. I bought this, comes in a stack of 11. And the metal ones are a little more expensive. Use a coupon, than the plastic ones. And they come in different sizes as well. So there's that. Okay, so let me set that aside. And yeah, it's what works for you. A lot of people, don't get me wrong, guys. I like Miss Vicky B and her planner. She's my planner queen. And people that love the Hobonichi, the Fobonichi, I just Franken planner. What do they call it? Franken plan, my own, so you can do you can do whatever works for you. I'm just showing you another way. You could combine the two. You could take your scrapbook papers that have a pretty print on one side, blank on the other. If you want to sketch on in your planner, you could cut those papers down and put those in your happy planner, like just randomly here or there. The other thing I did want to show you, and I did finish this from last week, painting all my folders. I painted all my folders, the color that goes with the little mini comp books. So I just wanted to show you, let you know, I have not worked in them. I've not done any collage other than what we did on the show last week. But I wanted you to see I did complete this project. I wasn't a slacker. I did complete this project. And which one did we do something? I don't even remember which one we worked in, which book. Was it the yellow one? I think it was the yellow one we worked in. Yeah, it was a yellow one. So this was last week. So we did a little collage, a mini collage in here. Yeah, I know. It just looks so pretty, doesn't it, with all the colors? So we did, if you missed this last week, it was doing mini composition book collage using a file folder to store the colors. And I also did staple the edges, but I haven't put any pretty decorative tape or paper or whatever on the edges yet. I just stapled it. So then you can put all your stuff that's going to be yellow collage fodder in here, and then you can keep, and again, if you can't find these that already have the color for you on the cover, then either paint, sand it down and paint it, or cover it with the scrapbook paper, cardstock, and make them whatever colors you want. And so, yeah, so I just went ahead and I did put a paper clip on each one just because it looked cool. It just looked cool to have kind of a coordinating paper clip on each one. So I did finish painting all my file folders. So when I want to do my mini collage, or when I'm just doing collage and I have a bunch of little scraps and I just kind of put a rubber band around just to keep them all together. I'm hurting my file folders. And you can collage and decorate the file folders too. We've done that multiple times. So when I'm doing big collages, if I have little scraps of something, they can get filed. Get that pretty tape on it, you slacker. Janet, you're so funny. I love you. So, I can just file it in those colors. Okay, so let me put that back up on the shelf. All right, so then at Barnes Books A Million. So next weekend is Hubster's birthday and Father's Day. I will say this. I think we're going to go up to see the kids and go out to lunch and go to a Barnes & Noble up there at her Barnes & Noble up in North Georgia. So I think on next Monday, week from today, I'm going to do a short stream, like maybe from 8:30 to 10:30. So I'm just going to do a short stream next Monday because we're going to go up and see. Hubster took the day off. We're going to go hang out with the kids, go have lunch and all that. So next week, I'll probably have another book haul because we're going to go to Barnes & Noble next weekend. In the meantime, we went to Books A Million, had a sale. So if y'all remember, I bought this on sale at Books a Million. Well, maybe it was Barnes and Noble. Anyway, it might have been Barnes and Noble. Did I write it down there? I think to put the sticker in there. Yeah, I think that was. I think that's a Barnes and Noble there. So I had got this a couple weeks ago. The Mermaid book. Xandra's got it. I don't remember who else got it. And I did a little flip through. It's just all different artists who have done mermaids. All different artists, all different mermaids, and a lot of these people you'll recognize have color books out. So, yeah, like here's Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Her art is in here, and it does have a list of all the. Artists in there. Well, I came across this at Books a Million. The Art of Anne Stokes, Mystical, Gothic, and Fantasy. Now, this is all one artist, but it's kind of in that same vein. Anne Stokes and John Woodward. John probably wrote it in Anne's art. So anyway, I'm just going to do a little flip through it. It's got all different types. Here's steampunk playing cards from 2015. So it's all different. It's just stunning, Maybe I should zoom in one. Let's see. What are we going to do? Yeah, I should probably click in one. Let me go ahead and click in one. There we go. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Miss L. I'm sure I'm missing Danielle. And if you're here from another country and you don't speak English, you have to speak English here, because you could be saying anything, and we just can't have that. So you got to speak English. So anyway, look at this though. Isn't it just, here's for the unicorn lovers here. So, but it's eye candy, it's inspiration, it's, ideas, it's idea generating, idea collecting. We are the Society of Idea Collectors here. That's what we do. We collect ideas. So isn't it beautiful, guys? I mean, I know there's a glare. It is a glossy book. Okay, Janet. Janet's just wanting to go feed the cat so she doesn't have to look at books that she's going to have to buy. Anyway, so yeah, this one is it's got steampunk, mythical, mystical, unicorns, a little of everything. So anyway, this one is called The Art of Anne Stokes, Mystical, Gothic, and Fantasy, and it's got like a glitter on the title there. It's not raised, but yeah, it's got like a inset glitter. So I got that. So kind of have a pair, even though they're different, but they just kind of the same vibe. All right, then I got two other books here that were on clearance. I got this one for $5. Hubster, I think, got this one for $6 or $7. And there was also, we're members of all the bookstores, so we get a discount as well. So I wanted this Michael Crichton. I had not read this, Dragon Teeth. And when I read the intro here, I'll read the intro to you. I had to get it. Well, I'll read some of it anyway. And this came out in, let's see, because he passed away, I think, in 2008. This came out in 2017, so I don't know if it was like passed away. I don't know. Yeah, because he lived from 1942 to 2008. He wrote Jurassic Park and all that. So anyway, here's what I got me into. Y'all, I've told y'all before, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an archaeologist. So yeah. Okay, so here's what it says. In the year, let me take a sip of juice first. In the year 1876, warring Indian tribes still populated America's western territories, even as lawless gold rush towns began to mark the landscape. While the civilized East debates Mr. Darwin's heretical new theory called evolution, two monomaniacal, monomaniacal paleontologists pillage the Wild West, hunting for dinosaur fossils while surveilling, deceiving, and sabotaging each other in a rivalry that will come to be known as the Bone Wars. The Bone Wars. Into this treacherous territory plunges the arrogant and entitled William Johnson, a Yale student with more privilege than sense, determined to survive a summer in the West to win a bet against his arch rival William. William has joined world-renowned paleontologist Othniel Charles Marsh on his latest expedition. But when the paranoid and secretive Marsh becomes convinced that William is spying for his nemesis, Edward Drinker Cope, he abandoned him in Cheyenne, Wyoming, a locus of crime and vice. His honor at stake, William joins forces with Cope and soon stumbles upon a discovery of historic proportions. With his extraordinary treasure, however, comes exceptional danger, and William's newfound resilience will be tested in his struggle to protect his cache from some of the West's most notorious and wily characters. Doesn't that sound good? I am my own librarian, Karen. And also, it was not tiny print, so bonus. I can't read little paperbacks anymore. Wear trifocals, had 2 eye surgeries. Yeah, this is as small as it usually. I mean, I can. Let's put it this way: I can read smaller type, but it's you got to struggle. It's no fun. It's no fun to read. You got to squint and get it. So anyway, but and then there's a picture of Michael Crichton there. Anyway, so got that for $5. It was actually $6.97, but it was on. They had a clearance table of $5. Everything on this table is $5. And I asked the girl, she goes, "Yeah, it's $5." So it rang up $4 and change with my discount and everything. So I got that. And then Hubster and I both want to read this, but he found it, so he gets to read it first. And I told him he needs to read this and then do a review on it on the show. I'm trying to get him to do book reviews here anytime I can get him on here. So I told him he needs to do a review on this one. I know, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Devin? So this one's The Secrets of the Secret Service, the history and uncertain future of the U.S. Secret Service by former Secret Service Uniform Division Officer Gary J. Bryan. So anyway, we both like these kind of books and history and, things like this, So you like the guest appearances? Yeah, so he found it, so he gets to read it first. And then I told him to come do a review on it. And this one was it was marked at $6.97, but it was cheaper than that. So yeah, Books A Million's got all these, you can get a lot of great books for a good price. All right, so that's my book haul. So now, well, other than these two, which I'm going to do the book haul and the project at the same time. So this is Happy Hour Art Journal, Whimsical Girls with Jane Davenport. I'm sure Xandra, let me move this down just a little. Xandra probably has this, although because she has everything Jane Davenport, everything. So I don't know if I haven't seen her show it or review it, but she probably has. So if y'all have already seen this at Xandra's, then, of course he hasn't seen me said, yeah. So I'm going to flip through it. I'm going to show you. And so what my plan is to deconstruct it and reconstruct it. So y'all know, and here, let me show you this real quick. I'm not going to do it today because we're going to obviously do this. But my plan before I was going to do this, was to deconstruct and reconstruct all this. I don't know if y'all can see how much. These are some large journal pages and artwork that I dug out. Some of them are just, our practice backgrounds, Smack and Dragon. Some has actual art on it. But all these, and these are fairly big. There's my arm. I wanted to deconstruct and reconstruct all these. So I have this pile here add this pile here to do a reconstruction journal with all this. But we won't do that today because I found this. And so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so this is one of those it's Artist Loft at Michael's. Let's see if I can peel this off without too much. And I forget how much it was, but I think with a 40% off coupon, I got it for $5 or something, maybe a little less. And the only reason I did get it was to go with this. Okay, I wasn't going to just buy this because y'all know I got tons of journals, but this was the exact size, and it actually may be a little too small. We're going to see. So this is the same size as these pages, and that's what I wanted. Well, I mean, it's a little bit different. Look, let me show y'all. They're the same width and just a little bit, tiny bit shorter. See, so if I center that. So my plan is to take this book apart and put those pages in here. It will bulk this up. I don't mind. Let me show you here. Let me reach up here. And if I have a little extra time, somebody remind me to show Ketsia my miniature studio that Ketsia made me years ago. If I have time at the end or after this, just to remind me. I don't mind bulky books. This is Fluffette, composition book. I do not mind fluffy books. So if this gets fluffy, it's not going to bother me at all. If it bulks out, right? So anyway, I just thought this was it was a good thick. I think it should have enough pages. I don't know how many pages. I tore the label off. But it should have enough pages to hold this. Now, looking at the Whimsical Girls Happy Hour Art Journal, it's 100 specialty art paper stickers and inspiring drawings to paint, color, and customize. Terry can probably find you the link because I know everybody's going to probably want this if you haven't seen it. You think Fluffette is pregnant? Oh, CB. Hello, lovely Amalia, AJ. Let me get a sip of coffee. I got coffee and juice here. Thanks there. Terry put in the link for the for the Whimsical Girls. Okay, so it's really a pretty book, and I like all Jane's stuff. Look, I have right here sitting here, which one might use some of these. I have her what do you call it? Mermaid markers. I'm going to show you the best way to use these and not to use these. We'll probably do some of that. I have those just sitting right here. The only thing that I never really cared for was her pastel palette. And the reason being is I was trying to compare it to the Pan Pastels, and you really can't. Her pastel makeup, when that makeup line came out of hers, and Z sent me one, and I did end up doing a giveaway for it, so I can't show it to you. But anyway, it doesn't blend. It does not blend of course, nothing's going to blend like Pan Pastels. That's like trying to say you're trying to compare Copics with something, right? It's just not the same. So for what it was, just putting down some pastel chalky makeup stuff, it was okay. It's not, I didn't want to diss on it. It's just, it's not going to blend like a Pan Pastel. That's all I'm going to say. And I think they've all been clearanced out now. I think all her stuff's being clearanced out. Maybe she's going to do a new line. I don't know. I haven't kept up with her. Xandra would be the one to ask. Xandra would know, because Xandra's actually gone to Australia and taken a class with Jane. So Xandra would know everything about Jane that I can't, address. But this book is very cool. Okay, so it is Whimsical Girls. Like I said, 100 specialty art paper stickers and inspiring drawings to paint, color, and customize. So and I do have her napkins. I can't, you know what, guys? Oh, I wish I could pull them out and show them to you right now, but they're in one of my tubs over there, and I'm not sure which one. My collage tubs. So I can't really pull out her napkins. I think she calls them collage papers, but they're napkins. They're decorative napkins that you can use in your collage. And we've done here. Let me see if I can pull it. Where's my? I think I might have done one. I've done them on big pieces as well, but I think in my napkin journal here. Let's see. Do we have a Jane page in here? I'm not sure, because mostly we do. What do you call it? Oh, well, this is the way, reason that sound like it was sticking. These right here are napkins in acrylic paint. Thick acrylic paint, I should say. But I thought I had a Jane one in here. I may, you know what? I know where I just saw it. Hang on. I saw it in this pile over here. This pile of papers that I want to deconstruct. It's in here. Let's see if I can put my hand on it real quick. No, that one's not Jane. Dang it, I thought they were. Where did I just see? Well, I thought I had a couple of mini posters. Here's a mini poster with now I gotta find her name. What is her name? Juliet Crane. These are Juliet Crane girls. So this one and this one, these are posters that I made with, instead of in a napkin journal, there were napkin posters. So we've done them as posters. We've done them in napkin journals. Anyway, so I have some Jane ones like that somewhere around here. Okay, so because I mean, I can just picture using those napkins, and I can't remember what book. It must have been in one of my art journals, but I can't remember which one. Okay, so moving on. This is 2018, and she does talk about at the beginning how to use this book. She talks about the different papers. Do I need to read anything here? I really treat my journals like a lab to experiment, so anything goes. She does say that there. Okay, so what she does is talks about the different papers in the book. And she does show you that in the spine here, it does say what kind of paper it is. Like this is a coloring paper. So she says that on every spine, it tells you which kind of paper it is, although it is divided up sequentially to her list. Coloring paper, the smooth wood-free papers, wonderful colored pencils, pens, and other dry media. Craft paper. This colored paper works great with pencil, markers, paint pens, gouache, acrylic paint. Color leaps off the tone paper. It will wrinkle if it gets too wet, which I find charming, but you may not. So just be aware of its limitations. Marker paper. A slightly heavier, smooth, wood-free paper that can take more marker without bleeding through too much. It's great for most media, but it's not intended for wet media, so go lightly with the water. Watercolor paper. This heavyweight paper is fabulous not only for watercolors, but for inks and whatever else you want to use. Collage paper. The lightweight origami style paper that you can cut or tear up to use as collage paper. Glue it down with a good old glue stick or matte medium. Sticker sheet. Everyone loves stickers, especially me, she says. Use them in this book or in other art journals. So I'll probably put some on the cover here. I'll put some of the stickers on with the tree because it's going to be, this book's going to be full of this stuff. So here's some different tools she suggests. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hi, Color Me Happy. Anybody else I missed? Thanks for being here, guys. Are we bright enough, light enough? Hopefully, I want to flash it out, but I don't want to get dark here because it'll go dark. Napkin journal. Candy, it's where you take decorative napkins, pretty napkins. You peel off the back white layers and you use them as collage fodder. You use them as a collaging them. And I have a whole journal just full of napkin pages made with napkins as a base. And so that's why I call it my napkin journal. Yeah. Okay, so all her pages, now not these right here were the introduction. Those I don't think, yeah, these are not. If I want these in the book, I'll have to cut them out. But all the pages, oh, and she gives you a happy hour timesheet, so to make sure that you schedule time for your creativity. But all her pages are perforated. So one of the things that I said earlier when I first showed this, just talked about what we're going to do today, is if you have a journal that has perforated pages, that's not going to hold up as a journal. If you want to use this, and Jane obviously wanted you to tear them out because they're perforated, right? It's not going to hold up as an art journal, turning, getting the perforations wet or damp. It's not going to hold up as a journal in and of itself. So we are going to tear them all out. Now, I think that little perf edge right there may help to hold it into the book. So I'm not going, most times when I have a perforated edge on anything, I'll cut that off with my, cutter, my guillotine cutter. I'll cut that edge off. But I think I want to leave that, at least for now, because I think that will help it grab into the book. I have not decided yet if I'm going to lightly glue stick this into the book, washi tape it into the book, or what into the book. But I know they're going in the book. Okay, so I'm going to flip and just tell you, and inside here it says coloring paper in the spine there. So I'm going to tear them all out, and you'll see them as I tear. So she has color book pages on one side of these, and then places where you can draw your own stuff, art journal, whatever you want to do on the other side. Okay. I want to maybe show you just by using my mermaid marker, some swatching or something on the page. Now, what I'm going to do, let me go back again. What I'm going to do is I'll probably skip at least a couple pages at the beginning. And then I'm going to put a page in each one. So you see how it just barely fit. The top and bottom has a little bit of room, but it just barely fits. There's probably about 1/8 of an inch there. And then I'll flip the book page. What maybe I was going to say 2, but I don't think I'll have enough. I'll just have to go 1. So flip the page, and then I'm going to put in the next page. So I can see because this book is sewn bound, it's lined very flat. So because it's lined very flat, I'll probably have to washi tape these in so that it can fold back and forth. So what I'm kind of doing is inserting. I'm like doing a tip in. I'm doing like a tip in of all these pages. Why not glue metal or plastic washers to the perforate? Glue metal. I'm not following what you mean, Ian. And good morning, by the way. Hi, Wolfie. I don't know what you mean by glue metal or plastic washers on the perforation. The tree book, Shelley, is from Michaels. It's a art. What's her thing called? Art. I forgot their brand. It's a Michaels brand. It's over in the art journal section. Yeah. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and I'll just put these in here for now, just so we can see how much it's going to bulk up. So as I tear them out, I'm going to put them in. So I got to kind of show there we go. Now we can do it. So I'm just going to set them in there. I'm not really trying to get them exact in there right now. Okay. Now it will bulk it up, people. This is going to be bulky. It's going to be, because I'm adding 100 pages to a 100-page book or thereabouts. So like this will be here, and we're going to go in there and do something, about putting them in. But I just want to see how bulky I'm going to get this book. So these are all color book pages. And then on the back side, there's some of her art, right? Flip. See, they're just going to slide out right now because I haven't done anything with them. Okay. Oh, I want to show them to you. I'll have to show you, Ian. I sent Ian if y'all remember last week, Ian, and if he wants to put the link, he gave us some of his line art. Hi, Coloring with D. he gave us a piece of his line art that was made from a watercolor painting. I'll have to show you the picture because I did send it. I sent him the original. So that will be coming to Ian. So I'll show you the photo that I took of that. And it's posted on Ian's Facebook page. So Ian wants to put a link. He can feel free to do that. So here was Ian's watercolor. Let me show you all this real quick. There's Ian's watercolor. And he turned it into a line art. Do I have the line art here? Yeah, here it is. So he turned it into a line art. So there's what he took his watercolor painting and turned it into a line art. And then I used just color pencil, no watercolor, no anything. I just used just Prismacolor and did this. So, and I did send the original to Ian, and it is posted on his Facebook page. So if you want to go over there and get a print of it yourself, of the line art, and do whatever you want to do with it. Oh, thank you, Pacola. There's Pacola just put the link to Ian's free downloadable. So yeah, I know, isn't it awesome? So I sent that out Saturday, Ian, so it'll probably be a week or so to get to the UK. Okay, so there's the color book page. There's the art. And I could do it this way and have a color book page on the back. I haven't decided. I'm just going to, right now, I'm just going to put in every page between the books, right? And these are all still the color book pages. And, you know, like these kind of go with this, but I don't care if there's a page between them because I want to do my own stuff in between. And a little quote there and doodles. So you can use this as inspiration and then do whatever you want on the blank pages. And it doesn't have to be Jane. It can be a mix of stuff. It can be some of Jane's. It could be some of whatever you like, you know, whatever scrapbook papers, you know, just in between each page. And these are all still the color book pages. I mean, it still says coloring pages on the spine. And this paper is fairly good. It's sketchbook paper. It's good for playing on, you know. And see, then she gives you that page, and then you could color it. You could put 2 in there if you wanted, but I'm going to skip. We're still with the tour. All right, so we'll see how this is going to work. It's a great book, and we're just still in the color book paper. We'll see how far we can get in, because I don't know how many pages. I think I don't know. Maybe they'll all hold in here. Hanging on the back of the box. Okay, so these are still the, see, I just tore that a little bit. I need to make sure I get into the spine there. Let's move the spine. There we go. So I think I'm going to washi tape. Now, here's the thing about washi tape. If you want to use washi tape as tape that's going to hold something, I never trust washi tape. I always put a little bit of glue stick or a little bit of tacky glue or something on the washi tape because, you know, if you want it to really hold up, like especially if I'm going to put this in a spine or something, I'm probably going to want to put some glue to make sure, you know, it holds up. Okay, so now she's got, and it's called craft paper. And now when she's calling this craft paper, let's see if I get it started there. Why isn't that let me find a what's a perforation for this? Maybe there's not one on the craft paper. Let's go to the next. Oh, the second one has perforations. Why am I not seeing it? It's just there it goes. Just could hardly see it. This paper is not like Strathmore tone tan paper, right? Come on, it's just that edge right there. Let me just cut that off. It's like a little bit of textured paper, but it's not the exact same. It's more like brown printed color paper. I'm not sure exactly. But anyway, so this is what's going on here. So there's a few of those. This one's a little more tricky to get off the perforation. Okay. Can y'all see? Yeah, it's more like craft color paper rather than actual craft paper. I'm trying to show y'all everything here. Little ASMR moment. And if I get through the book before I finish this, then what I'll do is I'll move these around and make 2 pages in between, because it looks like I might have plenty to leave, like 2 pages of paper between each one. But we'll see how it goes. I didn't count them out. I didn't count them out to see how many will fit. So it's just not, it was wanting to tear, and I don't want it to tear. There we go. And you could also use this stuff for collage. You know, you don't have to make a journal out of it. I just thought it might be something fun to do. Love that you fly by. That's what we do right here, don't we, Terry? We just fly by the seat of our pants, see what's happening. But look, it's getting bulky. Look. See? It's bulking up. And I haven't even really shoved them into the spine yet. That's going to bulk it up even more. But I think I'm going to skip 2 papers. 2 pages in the book. I think there's enough. All right. Let's see here. I almost just need to cut it with an X-Acto knife. All right, this one is not wanting to rip on the perf. All right. Let me fix it with the scissors here. Isn't that cool looking though? All right. Trying to move the. Yeah, it's not wanting to tear right on the perforation. So I'll just, I don't want, it's going to rip. Let me get an X-Acto knife or a knife. I'm going to have to turn it upside down so I can get at it correctly. Yeah, these pages don't want to tear on the perforation. Some of it doesn't even look like it completely was perforated. So we will just cut it out ourselves. Oh, well, I guess there's only 1 or 2 left. Okay. All right. I know, isn't it pretty with the colors on it? Yeah. That's what I do. Well, real tone tan paper. That's what I do all my portraits on. Is the Strathmore tone tan paper. Okay, let's get back over here. All right, so this one I did, I'll say accidentally because it doesn't. I wanted them to come out, but I did cut through a few extra pages. Okay, so this now is called the marker paper. Okay, and it's a little thicker. It's not exactly cardstock. It's just got, kind of a marker paper feel to it. I'm sure if we use Copics, it'll go through. But look, even if it went through, that would just add more something to it. Let me just get a Copic flesh tone and do her real quick. Let's just see. Okay, let's just see. Well, I don't know if it's going to show up. This might be too light, but I just want to see if it's going to go through. I'm not trying to do any blending or extra blend, but then I just want to see if just one layer is going to go through. Yeah, you can see it. See it goes through. Let's try another place where it might show up. Let's do her face. I'm just using the chisel edge because it's quicker. Yeah, see? Can you see it right there a little bit? I don't know if it's showing up on camera. Can you see where it's kind of gone through? I should have maybe used a different color, but there's the peach color. But what I'm saying is it doesn't matter if it goes through because look, this is so cool and you just add more color. Okay, let's keep going. I might flip these around the other way and have the art on the front and then have the coloring pages on behind it. You know, I can do it either way I want, right? Okay, so this is all still the marker paper. Now back to the perforation here. See, it just doesn't want to perf. Let me just cut it out. All right, I got to turn it over though, guys, to get the ruler on the right side. I'm just going to go ahead and cut them all out. Let's just go ahead and cut the rest of the book out. I'm probably going to have to trim it down anyway. All right, let's get your little nose. No, you can't go over by the cords. Then there's the watercolor paper. I'll show it as we go. I'm probably down to the book by now. Okay. All right. Turn this back over. Tuck that back under. Oh, baby, I got to flip these pages, honey. I've got to turn the pages. Well, I'll just tuck them in. All right. I don't know, Terry, with the mermaid. Yeah, maybe marker means mermaid. No, I don't know, because she said with the marker paper not to use a lot of water. And the mermaid markers are very watery. All right, so I'm just going to kind of tuck these in because the cat's sitting on the book. See, aren't they cool? Just the colors. So these are the marker paper ones. And I think I have plenty of paper in this book to do 2 sheets in between. All right, so now we're at the watercolor paper. Okay, so this is the back side feels a little smoother than the actual place that you watercolor on, but you know, has a watercolor feel to it. So this would be good for the mermaid markers. We'll test them out. So there's that. I'm just going to keep flipping. So these are all the watercolor papers. Aren't they cool though, guys? If you're into color books, no, baby, you can't go over by the cords. If you're into any kind of color booking, this is going to all be really cool, right? So you might have to sit and watch me washi tape all these in. Do I have enough washi tape, you think? Do y'all think I have enough washi tape? And there we go. This is the watercolor. And then the last couple pages here are kind of like very thin, if you know what origami paper is. See, I did cut through that. It's very thin. So you could cut this up and use this collage. So there's one of those, and then there's a page of stickers, which I'm going to plan on using on the cover, back and front. So that's the page of stickers. Okay. Leave my brush. No, baby, can't have that pen. Here, let me give you this brush you like. Here, you love that. There you go. Oh, there's 2 of them. Sorry, there's 2 of them in there. 2 of these sheets, which I might use these for collaging on. But anyway, so there's 2 of those. Okay, so here we go. Again, they're sticking out. They're not pushed into the spine yet. So I'm going to double up. I'm going to skip 2 papers. Skip 2 papers and put 1 in. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean, Vern? So that way, so I probably will just start from the back and start over, like move 1, skip 2 pages, because I think there's plenty. And if I run out of doubling it, then at the beginning, I'll just have them closer together. Okay, so and again, maybe I should let's maybe pick one. Let's pick a sticker. I like this one with the flower. That might be good in the. It does have a white, white edge, but that's okay. Or maybe the eye and the trees. I like that. All right. Are we going to be difficult here? There we go. Like that. What do y'all think? Are we removing pages? Yeah. Yes, Holly D. We're taking all the pages out of this Whimsical Girl Happy Hour Art Journal by Jane Davenport. Took them all out and put them in a sketchbook. Okay. Now, I haven't attached them, so I'm not sure if I want to, he's playing with that brush right there. I'm not sure I want to washi tape them, if I want to glue stick them. Hi, Lynette. Baby, look, guys. You're so cute, honey. I know. You want some attention. I know. So what do y'all think? Do we want to put washi tape? Do we want to just stick them? The washi tape will make them bulk up even more. And I'm thinking, will I have to washi tape front and back? Will I have to washi tape it front and back? Yes, time out for a minute while I pet the cat. I might do one. Let's just see what happens. Whoops. I hit my juice on the coffee cup. Justine says, washi tape. All right, so, baby, you're so playful. No, what? What am I going to do with you? How am I supposed to do this? You want me to put you in the book? Bring out the washi? Well, he's going to have to get off the table if I bring out the washi, because the washi's going to take up the whole table. Just saying. So let's I don't want to put these in because I'm probably going to use these two thin collage papers. I'll probably tear these up and use them. So I'll skip on that. All right, so let's see here. So let's start with, I want to skip a couple pages from the back. Okay, maybe 3. I want to give myself a little room front and back. Okay, cut the sheets in the journal and make a quarter tab and tape it. Should lessen the bulk. Oh, you mean like so that it's not all the way into the spine? That's a good idea, Janet. Really, it is. So that way I can go right up to like 1/8 of an inch. If I cut off a 1/4 inch, especially on these like thick watercolor ones. Yeah, I probably should do that. And then if I put in the washi tape, it's going to have to be front and back though, because it's not going to, you know how washi tape is. You can't just put one side and flip it over. Then you're going to have a little bit of a, well, here, I'll just show you. Here, all right, let me bring out my washi tape. Clutch your pearls, Janet. Clutch your pearls. All right, so Janet and I both love our printer trays. Janet puts stamps, rubber stamps, in her printer trays. This is what I do with my printer trays. I put washi tape. I put washi tape in the printer trays. This one's too big to fit on the camera. This one's bigger. So, so here is the big tray. Let me move my book here. Let me move my little collage papers. The brush again. Let's move the punch. Make some room again. Okay. All right. So I have so this is the one printer tray, the big one. And then here's the smaller one. This one has a lot of the littler ones in there. Washing my way to California. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to see if I can get them both kind of here. There's one. Let me move my book over here. And this one over here. Let's turn it this way. It doesn't really matter. It's not really an upside down right side, but kind of. Okay, so let's move this over. I obviously can't get them all in. Let me back out. Let me back out the camera here. I think there we go. There we go. Oh, look how pale I got. Let's adjust that lighting. Okay. I'm really not. I have had a little more sun than this, but all these colors are making me flash out. Yes, I do use washi tape. So yeah, where's Faithful Mess? Okay, so anyway, what I'll do is I'll put my book up here and let's go ahead and give it a go. Okay, so this one, I'm trying to decide what's going to be the easiest to work on. So if this is this way, and I'm going to have to get out my cutter here. Hang on. So I'm going to get out my guillotine cutter and I'll put that over here to the side. So what I'll do is once I decide which side I want to show, like I want this one in the front, so I need to cut on this edge. So I'm going to come right over here to my guillotine and cut off about maybe a ½ inch. Well, yeah, about a half, I think. So I cut off a ½ inch there. So now I can move it out, like Janet said. I can move it out closer to the edge here and still do washi tape, and it won't double bulk. It won't double bulk with the tape and the paper. It'll just be the tape. See, I'm going to use a lot just doing this, guys. I will. Now, do I need to do a whole row or do I just do part of it? Let's give it a go here. Let's see. Okay, let's use this owl, for instance, because it's black and white. I'm going to like this owl. So I have this owl washi tape. Okay, my camera for some reason, there we go. It needs to come over this way, center up. There we go, center up. Just cut the actual page in the journal. Just leave a tab. I did cut this page, Janet. I did cut the actual, cut the journal page? Oh, you're saying cut here and move it out. No, I don't want to do that. I mean, yeah, I could, but that's going to be too much trouble. Hi, Colleen. I think it's going to be easier to do it this way. I think, that's what I'm rolling. But I see what you're saying. Yeah. Answer my phone? My phone's not ringing. My phone is not ringing. You're not calling me. I don't see that you called me, girl. Let me see. Did I miss a call? No, you haven't called me, Janet. You're calling somebody else. Oh, there she goes. Okay, you're on speakerphone. All right, so what now?
No, you haven't called me. Okay. You're calling somebody else. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, wait. Now we're going to have an echo. You need to...
I turned my sound
Okay,
off.
all right. I was going to say...
To eliminate some of the bulk.
Can y'all hear her okay, guys? I got her close to
right.
the phone. Okay, go ahead. Say again.
From the spine of the journal that you're taping into.
This, okay. The spine of the journal, yeah.
Okay. Each page. Cut out about a quarter or a ½ inch, and then the rest of the page is not going to be used. Tape to that, and then your front and back is going to flip just like a book.
I'm not following the cutting out of this part.
Somebody in chat help me here. All right. Where your hand is. Well, and there's a leg, so I'm not. Okay.
Right.
So about, I don't know, you can decide whether it's a 1/4 inch, ½ inch, whatever's going to work.
On out?
cut from the spine edge, cut out about a half an inch, say.
Cut the page out of the book.
Yes, but you're going to leave a tab to actually tape it to.
So I have to deconstruct this one as well?
Hello, McFly.
No.
That's what this is all about.
No, I wanted to deconstruct this one.
Well, why not deconstruct two if you're going to deconstruct one?
I don't want to do that.
Are we training these people, or are we just goofing around? Come on now, let's get on this. You know what I'm saying? Or just cut a page out to eliminate some of the bulk.
Yeah, but I don't want to cut.
Got that problem with the front and back.
Yeah, see, that's why I was going to tape it in so that this can just flip like a page.
Okay, do one and see how that is going to flip.
All right.
And then do it my way, and you're going to go, oh my God, I didn't know she was a genius too.
I don't know if
Beautiful and genius.
I don't know if I want to cut any pages out of the journal.
All right, you do it your way. It's your journal, and then I'll show them how to do it correctly later.
Okay, because Janet streams at 1. So let's let Janet's show at 1. She's going to take a whole journal apart and insert a whole another journal. Is that what you're telling us?
Why not? Because actually cutting those pages out is not going to be as hard as you think.
But I want 2 in between. So like I'm going to have this
now
one.
You've made it hard. See?
Yeah, because see, I want this.
Difficult.
See, I want this one here that I'm going to skip to because look, I only used up half the journal by inserting all this. I only used half. So I decided that I'm going to put one in and then do 2 pages and then put another Jane Davenport in. Does that make sense?
Julie, you're right.
So I'm going to do every other page.
All right. Well, I gave you my idea. If you don't use it, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I'll just do it my way.
At 1 o'clock? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
It's looking really good.
Thank you, Janet.
Slight Washi envy right now. Not very much because I still have more than
you have more than me. So, yeah. Okay. Bye.
Go back to work. People are watching. Bye.
She's such a nut. Such a nut. Yeah, do a combo of all of them. There you go. She's going to do something. She's going to do her own version on her show at 1. Okay. See, I did. I cut this down. You said, Colleen, you said leave an inch. Yeah, I cut this down, Colleen. I already cut off a ½ inch off this page so that I can shove it out toward the end here. And so I got plenty of room here. You can't see it maybe. Well, yeah, you can. So I have plenty of room for washi. Yeah. Well, I don't want to do a flip out, Beth, because then I can't work on this side easily. If I flip these out, which I did think about, if I flip these out, then I can't work on this. Not easily anyway, especially with the bulky book. If I'm in the middle of the book and I have a flip out, there's going to be an inch there where I'm going to have to be, trying to play with, it not being flat. I want it in the book. Okay, so I'm going to start with this owl tape. All right, so here's the thing. I just don't know if I need a full strip, but even though that will be easier, I'm going to stand up so I can just, well, actually, I should just do it this way. I should just get it on there and then, half on because I can see it better. All right, let's get it on there. See, I can't do this for 2 hours with you guys. This is going to take forever, but I'll do it on my own time, just kind of like I did painting those file folders. I wouldn't subject y'all to that for 3 hours. Okay, so now I got half of a washi tape. So let's go ahead and see. Now I'll have to do the other half though, standing up on it. Okay, so I got half a washi tape. Now I don't trust washi tape. I should have gone ahead and or I'll have to just glue it back in when they come apart because washi tape never holds up really that well. But I'll show you what my idea is here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this down. It's about 1/4 inch at the top, 1/4 inch at the bottom, 1/8 inch on the edge. And now I'm going to tape this in. Okay, tape that in. Now, you'd think that would be enough because, it's held in. But right in here, there's that little bit of sticky. There's that little bit of sticky from the washi tape that I can't deal. I can't deal with I don't want to take this book apart. I don't want to take this book apart because I'm skipping 2 pages. And this is a sewn bound book. It's all sewn in. It's not glued in. This book here, it's a sewn bound. So yeah, if y'all want to, it's your book. You can do it whatever way you want. Janet will show you another way. Okay, so I want that, but then when I turn it, I want this to be strengthened enough so I'm and not feel that little bit of sticky from the back. Do you know what I mean, Vern? So I'm going to put another piece of washi tape on the back. And again, it might end up coming up, might end up having to glue the washi tape back in because washi tape is not really made for, taping. Okay, so there we go. So here's my idea. There we go. Just like that. It's tipped in. Okay. And as long as the washi tape doesn't come off, and some washi tapes are better than others. So if the washi tape starts coming up, then I'll glue stick it back down. So there we go. So there's page 1. We got 1 done. Hi there, Jean. All right, let's brighten this back up now because all the, there we go. Okay. So there's 1 page. So now what I want to do is skip 2. 1. See, it's all sewn bound. 2. Now let's go back to the last watercolor page. Okay, and decide which way I want it to face, where I want to cut some off, because I think I want it to be this way. So that means I have to cut this side. If I want this one to show, then I'll cut this side. See, maybe I will on this one because I've got more space. Okay, so I'm going to cut off. I'm going to take off a 1/2 inch or so. Okay, there we go. So now I want to washi tape this one in. Not with the owl, though. We're going to do them all different. Okay, so let's see. This one's got some pretty pink and blue. Let's see what I'm just. Let me move this and let's look at the washi selection. Which one should we do with this? We'll do a few, guys. I'm not going to do them all. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and do 100 pages with me. I'll do 100 pages. I'll do it all day long. It took me I'd say 2, maybe 3 hours. No, probably about 2 hours. It took me about 2 hours. If y'all missed it here, I'm going to show them all. But it took me 2.5 hours to paint all these file folders off camera. I was not going to subject you to watching me paint all those file folders. So we'll do a few here and see how it goes. All right, now I'm out of. Hey, Jean, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is like pink and teal. So I do like this polka dot though. I think I'm gonna go with this polka dot first. No, it's not. This is almost a little. I'm gonna be picky because I want it to be. Oh, I like these whales. Squirrel. Whales. Whales. Do I have enough room for those whales? I don't know. That's a pretty thick tape. All right, let's see. Okay. Yes, it's a very labor intensive, but I don't mind, I don't mind. Okay, I kind of like this pink with the hearts on it. That's kind of cool. Now I could try to do, let's try one where I'm doing parts of washi. Let's see if it holds up the same. Okay, so if I put this in, remember, I've already cut this down. I want it this way. I've already cut this down. So if I do bits, I just want it attached. I just want it attached where it's not going to come out. You know what I mean, Vern? So if I could just put a piece here and a piece there, is that enough? Just a couple. So let's just see here. Let's just put one on the bottom and one on the top. And then the same thing when you flip it. And then you're not covering up as much of the image too. Let's just see what happens. Okay. It's just enough to hold it in. So now when I flip this, I got to just put pieces right here and right here. Because, I don't like that tape feel. Now I do have to kind of make it the same size. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is this gonna? Uh-oh. Well, let's see if that. Put that in there because I've got to pull all that apart now. Hang on. You got to do washi tape kind of slow because otherwise you can tear it. Where's the edge? All right, let's get rid of that. All right, so now we can flip it and work on both sides. See? You like the long strip better? It doesn't really matter. I just thought, maybe like here. Now this is not a problem, but if I'd cut, if this came over, if there's washi tape, I'd be covering up the words. Not that it matters, but okay. Check your photo. Okay, hang on, Colleen. Let me see. Colleen posted a picture. Let's see what she's talking about. Did you hashtag me or did you scrap? Bye, Julie. To the book sale. Awesome. Are you selling or buying or both, Julie? I know you just got rid of 200 books. Oh, you got to go buy some. Okay, so Julie Topaz is going to her library book sale. She said she just got rid of 200. You should have taken them. Did you take him to the library or you donate him to another place? Oh, okay. Not sure you want to do this, but this is what Janet's talking about. Okay, so here's what she's talking about. She's talking about cutting down the book itself and then having this hang out. Is that what you're talking about? Here's the thing, guys. Here's one of the things. Janet. All right, so this is Colleen's picture where she's showing she cut the actual book, okay? She cut this. She cut it down and then taped in the page. Are you donated to the veterans? Oh, that's nice, Julie. Here's why I don't want to do that. I want to use these pages. I want to use the full page. I don't want to cut this down. You know what I mean, Vern? I don't want to cut this down. I want to skip 2 pages and then put another one in. I get it. I get it now, though. Thank you for showing me. Not hang. Yeah, you just wanted to see that the pages don't hang out, but you're cutting down this. You're cutting this way down. Right? Yeah, I want to use these pages. That's part of what I wanted to do with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and put. Let me move this slowly because see, it's going to want to tear. I got to be careful. All right, I'm going to do 1 or 2 of these. I'm going to show you where I'm going to stick the pages in. Don't tell me where to stick it. Thank you, Colleen. All right, let's fix this tape. All right. You got to go slow. And some tapes, they have they'll stick to the edge. You got to kind of just be slow with them. All right. So, come on. All right. That one's going to be, make me mad. It's making me not like this tape, this particular one. I can't find the edge. I can't find the end of it. You like that, Colleen? Okay, wait. There it is. There it is. I gotta move. I gotta tear it up slow because it wants to tear. I don't know why. This one just wants to be stick it in. Okay, let's take our time because this one wants to be trouble, like Terry. There we go. See, this is why we won't do 100 pages on camera. Well, the reason you want to use washi tape is because it's thin. Okay, now it's got a little sticky on that. Let me get I think that's what happened with that tape. Maybe I'm toward the end of the roll. That's why. Okay. Got a baby wipe here. Just removing any excess sticky on that piece. Okay. Now, I wanted to do a couple of practice things with you with the mermaid markers. See? All right. All right. So now we got that one stuck in. Oh, well, I better fix that because somebody's going to OCD on me. I don't want anyone to OCD that I left a little space there. Oh, and it's not lined up. That's going to bother somebody. I know you girls. I know you. Okay, that's pretty good. But I think there was a little bit of sticky on the end of that. That was like toward the end of the roll, and that's why it's stuck. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a couple, but what I want to do is I want to use them. I want to use the pages, right? So let me go ahead and put them in. All right, so I'm going to skip 2 pages, and they're over here now. I need to cut them though. See, this may not have been a good project for the stream. It's too finicky. You know what I mean? Let me get my. I'll be too finicky. Okay, because this is where the next one's going to go. So now I got to trim this one down. Decide which side I want to trim it. This side. I got my cutter right over here, cutting off about a ½ inch or so that it'll fit. Okay, so that one will go there. I'll skip 2 pages. I'm going to trim and cut and watch chat for a minute. A lot of steps going on here. Okay, so let's go back to the next watercolor one. Decide which side I want to cut. Maybe a little on each, just so that I don't cut those little girls down. So I'm trimming that. And then I can put it whichever side I want facing. But the thing is, see, I want to use, did I skip 2? I want to use these pages in the actual journal. Yes, there's a lot of steps. All right, so that one will be there. Then 1, 2. All right, are we out of the watercolor ones? Oh, no, here we go. And see, and I'm probably getting them out of order, which, that may be bothering somebody, but I don't care. Okay, so now let's trim this one down a little on either side. So what I'll end up doing, guys, later, I'll play here for a while and use some of the pages. But what I'll end up doing is I'll finish up the book completely, just like I did my file folders, and show them to you when it's done. Okay, so that, and then skip 2. And then the next one. Okay, now we're on the marker paper. Okay, so again, I want to trim this down. I want her little face right in the middle. So this can go here, and then we have that on the back. Okay. And again, I'll washi tape them all in. I just want to see how the book looks when all the pages are in the right spot. Yes, it's going to be fun, Terry. I think so. All right, so now skip 2 pages. Here's the next one. Let's trim it. And I think on this one, I'll put this one toward the front. Okay, 2 pages. Let's make sure I'm not missing them here. I should put a little. Let's put a post. Oh, no, I don't want to post it. Just a card or something. Just put something here so I know where I left off. So I'm not going to skip any. Okay. So then this girl, I think I like that side. So let's trim this one down. Oh wait, if I put it on this side, then I'm going to be covering that up with washi tape. So you got to consider that. So I'll trim the other side. So it'll go like this, and then I'm not covering that up. Hi, Lisa. All right, so let's go with that. 1, 2. Where's the card? Okay. Trim. I think I want it on this side. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, and you can do it. Here's the thing. I just didn't want to cut this paper because I want to use this paper. You know, I want to use it. All right, here's the next one. Let's cut this edge off here. I think I want it facing this way. 1, 2. Next. All right, now we're into the craft color paper. Let me just pull them all out. Probably be easier to pull a few out at a time, right? Okay, so now I'm up to all the craft papers here. Let's go from the back to the front. All right, let's trim them down. I'm trying to watch chat. I'm sure I'm missing some. Oh, he was up here, Sharon. He was here a minute ago. All right, so there's that. Embrace the process. See, I want that in the very front. I might move these to the front because I like that embrace the process. I think I want these in the front of the book. So I'm going to set all these aside. I still have to trim them down. I'm going to set those aside, and those are going to go in the front of the book. Okay, so now we're into the marker papers. These are the marker papers. So let's put my card here. I could do a whole bunch of them at once, I guess. Okay. And I'll go there. There's the back side. You missed a piece of the craft paper? I did? Well, if when I get to it, I'm going to pull it, so. Okay, so this was the marker. Wait, what is that? I don't know. It didn't matter. It doesn't really matter to me. When I get going in this journal, it's not going to matter what kind of paper is what. But I just like the color of, I like to embrace the process as a cover at the beginning of the book. Because I'm working back to front now, guys. Okay, there's 2. Let's just pull them all out. And again, I don't really care if they're in order or not. Okay. All right, I think we're still in the marker paper, I think. I don't know. We might be. I think I've just mixed them all up. It doesn't matter to me, though. Might matter to you guys, but I'm just pulling them all out now. Okay, back to the back. Okay, so I'm just going to put them in. It doesn't matter to me which way. Okay, so I'm going to trim, put in. Skip 2, because they're all standalones, really, to me. Okay, so we'll trim this side. One, two. One, two. Okay, let's see. Trim both sides of this one so that the little faces are in the middle. I want to work on both. So in other words, I can write or do whatever here. Then I can flip this page and I can color this. I can do color swatching with this together. See, I want to use this page too. Okay, so right now I'm just trying to get them all in there. Let's move 2. That one's too similar to the other one. Let's skip that one and go to this one. Same thing for this. See, I can call it play over here, turn the page, and play over here. Of course, they're not taped in yet, so I'm just kind of fussy holding. And if y'all are just joining us, let me show you the cover of this book that I'm deconstructing. This is the book I'm deconstructing. The Whimsical Girls Happy Hour Art Journal. And I did do a little talk about the different papers at the beginning. So if you missed it, but this is that's what we're playing in. Okay. It got dark again. Let's lighten her back up. Don't want to get too dark. All right. Y'all still with the tour? Okay. 1, 2. Trim. This one will go this way. 1, 2. And this is a journal from Michael's. And I did put one of Jane's stickers on the front. Okay, now we messed up the light again. Come on, come back to Mama. All right, 2. What's the next one? One, 2. And maybe this one I'll do the front there. Let's trim a little off of each side of this one. I don't know how many pages are in it. It's a little less than, because I'm not using the intro page. I'm not using the collage page. I'm not using the sticker page as actual pages in the book. So we should be, if I get toward the front and I run out of room and I only can skip one page, well, then I'll just skip one page. Okay. Yeah. I just, when I'm doing this kind of journaling kind of stuff, it just doesn't matter. Next month, you might see me taking all the pages out of this and putting them in a binder. I might be ripping all these pages out, punching holes in them and putting them in a binder. Or doing, or doing this to them, just like I did this. If y'all missed it, this is all pages from the Flow book of papers. And I tore them all out of the book. I did the punch and then ringed it myself with a separate kind of binder here from Create 365. But all these papers are from the Flow book of papers. And just made my own journal. And I talked about that earlier too. And then, like I said, next month, I might be working in this and decide I want them all in a 3-ring binder. I'll tear them all out, punch 3 holes, and put them in a binder. It just doesn't bother me. I don't know. It just, I like the process. I like the working on it. Let's go this way with this one. 1, 2. Let me trim both sides so it's even, or she's even in the middle. Okay. 1, 2. See, and then over here I can do color swatching. There's a lot to be said for the process. I know. I mean, I love the process. I do. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to trim a little, probably off of each, so if I want to keep some of that little bit of border there. Trim a little off of each side. I'm not really measuring because it doesn't really matter because it's going to be washi taped in. 1, 2. So as soon as I get these stuck in here, guys, we're going to play with some of the mermaid markers. And maybe some Copics. I don't know. We're going to play. We're going to play with some pages. I won't make you watch me stick them all in before we do something with it. But I wanted you to see, and people always go, don't speed up your videos. Well, if I speed up my videos, you wouldn't see how long this actually took, would you? Same thing with color book pages. I don't speed them up because then you can't see how long it actually takes to color those Mama Jama. Especially, by the way, I'm getting way, I'll show you in a minute. I'm getting way into finishing my big Nick Filbert poster. I don't know if some of the color book girls are still here. They might have ditched me already with this project. And guys. But I'm really making progress on that poster. Okay, that one. Rocking the real time. Yeah, exactly, Terry. I mean, you can speed up. You're watching the recording. You can speed through it. All right, let's see. Let's trim this side. That one first. And then when I go to tape them in, I might change my mind and flip them the other way. Okay, I think I want this one at the very, very front because I put that on her eye on the cover, so I might want this at the very, very front. Oops. So I'll put that in the very beginning. It's real life in the art studio. Yeah, it is, Melinda. Do I skip 2? Okay, skip 2. We're getting there, though, guys. We really are. We're about down to about 10 more pages. Or less, maybe. Okay, so that. 1, 2. And see, I am going to have more. I'm even going to have more pages. I couldn't have skipped 3. I didn't have enough for that. But skipping 2, I still have plenty of extra paper at the beginning. Okay. All right, now I'm down to the craft color ones. So I think what I'll do is I'll go from the front, and then if I have some extra space, oh, there's that extra one somebody said I missed. If I go from the front and then I have some extras in the middle, well, then that's okay too. So I think I'll skip, let's put this one at the very, skip 2 or 3 at the very beginning. And then I'll put the eye. Then I'll skip like maybe 3 at the beginning, and then I'll put the craft ones in, and that'll almost work it out. Okay, so I want this embrace the process, and then now we're going to skip to the other way. 1, 2. Okay, so now let me trim these down. One, 2. Put her face. Trim this about down 2 sides so the title stays kind of center. 1, 2. Let's go this way. 1, 2. Only a couple more to go, guys. We're getting there. Three more. This one. 2. Last one. Okay. All right. Broke out in a sweat here on this baby. All righty. Now, let's see how bulky this got, shall we? All right. Now. All right. Let me try to kind of tap it down because I haven't got them, I haven't got them taped in yet. Hang on, let me tap them in. Do a few pages at a time. Here we go. I'm just I'm right down here flicking the pages and making them fall in. Hi, Mary. Yeah, I deconstructed one journal to put into another. And now I need to tape them all in, which I'm not going to make y'all sit through. But here we go. Let me move my washi tapes to the side, guys, because that's making the camera go crazy here. All right. Okay. Now, there we go. So you can see the few pages that I didn't put anything in. So that'll just be some extra, adding some of the other stuff or whatever. I do want to cut this down, though. Does that bug me? Maybe I can't get it back up now. Oh. Thank you, Mary. I should have cut that eye. I wonder if I could do that. Here, let's do something here. Hang on. I think my knife is sharp enough. I want to trim this eye off. Do you think it'll lift? Let's see if this will lift. So this is the kind of thing I do. And if it doesn't work, then I usually just put something over it. I could have just painted. I could have just painted over the white. That probably would have been the wise thing to do. We're going to paint on the inside, though, here in just a minute. Okay. I think I'll like it better without the white. Use a heat gun to lift it? You don't think it'll make it stick more, Pacola? It's coming off pretty good because it's only been there for 5 minutes or 10. I'll leave a little bit around the bottom. Okay. right, there we go. I like that better. What do y'all think? Yeah, this is the cover. I'm sharing if you're late. The book is from Michaels. It's one of their. It's not recollections. Artist Loft. It's an Artist Loft journal. And then this is one of the stickers. Here, let me show you what else. So here again is the book we deconstructed. Here's a couple of the extra pages that I did not. This is like collage paper, real thin, like thin as origami. So I'm going to use these for collage. And then her stickers. So that eye was one of the stickers. And I wanted it on the cover. And then I put the eye right here. That'll be on the, right inside. And so before I use these stickers, if I put them on the cover, I'll trim them out myself. I'll just trim them out so that they're not like this one. I don't even know if it has white. It has a little bit, but that's conducive to a circle. So let's put this one like right smack in the back like this. Like that. So I'll use the stickers in the book. So again, it's the Happy Hour Art Journal, Whimsical Girls, Jane Davenport, 100 plus specialty art paper, stickers, and inspiring drawings to paint, color, and customize. I also have her napkins around here somewhere where I might use some of those. Okay, so again, I will tape all these in. But I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me go through washi tape after washi tape, sorting, trying to decide which color to use and all that. So we did do a couple in the very back. So here you can see washi tape. And I have to do the back because otherwise you get that little tiny line of stickiness from the front of the tape. You have to do front and back if you're going to do a tip in. So, and then I can work on this page and I can work on this page. Okay, same thing. I skipped 2, and then this one is in there. Okay, these little row of hearts. And I don't know if that's washi. Sometimes washi tape is better than others. If it starts coming up, then either glue stick it or put some tacky glue on your finger and run it under the tape and glue it back down. Just make sure that glue is dry before you close the book because you'll glue your pages shut. Okay, so now what I want to do, even though they're not all stuck in here yet, I wanted to get to a place where they had some of those swatches. Okay, so let me find one of the ones that has like a swatch on it, and I want to play on that page. That one might be, well, I really want all colors. So let me kind of flip here. It's making them settle in. Let's make them settle in a little bit. Here we go, like this. So I want to play with my mermaid markers. So do I want this on this page? Okay, so if this is this way, then I can come over here and swatch. Or I can go over here and swatch on this side. I think I want it that way. Okay, so I am going to washi tape this one in because I'm going to work on it, right? All right, so let's see. What do I want here? These are kind of more on the thin side. I try to keep the thinner ones for the most part. I mean, not always. Like here's some gold. Oh, maybe the gold. I kind of like that gold. Let's go with that. Okay, so I'm going to put some gold front and back of this. And then I'm going to swatch out my mermaid markers on this page just so we can see what happens. Oh, thanks, Mary. Mary, you're one to talk, though, Mary. You're like the vice president of the Society of Idea Collectors when it comes to collecting ideas, Mary. You have a zillion. Pacola's the secretary of the Idea Collectors. But you come up with as many ideas as I do, Mary. I'm serious. You do. Hi, Norma. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm just going to kind of make sure it's like on the edge there. And again, I'm going to just put it in, although it probably would behoove me to put some glue on it, but I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, wait, what is this? Is this a peeling kind? Oh, great. I also got a kind that you have to peel. All right, so it's a twofer here. Let's see. I hadn't used this. It was a new one. Okay, so let's go ahead and measure it out here. I have to peel off the back. Ugh, it's making me work for this. All right, so now I got to peel off the back. Well, I guess that can be good because you can let it down a little at a time. All right, so let's get it back in here. And now I can peel as I go. See, I can peel it as I go. I don't want to get it in the spine, though. I want it right on the edge. So if y'all weren't here earlier, we also did a book haul. So go back and watch the video. Gotta trim that off. For the book haul, I abdicate the vice presidency. I just want to be a member of my court. You don't have to do any. You don't have to do anything, Mary. All you have to do is keep creating. That's all you got to do. Okay, so there's some nice gold. Now I'm going to do is flip the page over and do the same thing here because that little bit is sticky. It just doesn't seem as secure to me if you don't have something on the back. So let's go ahead and trim it right there because we got to peel. We have to appeal. Where's that shadow come? Oh, it's from that cup. All right, so now I'm going to put this down on the back. And I'm peeling off that sticky back, the paper back there as I go. Okay, I got to trim this just a tiny bit. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Is that shiny gold? So pretty. All right, so now we can flip the page. All right. I got to move those. That's making a shadow. It's bugging me. All right. All right, so now we can work on this side. Okay, let's make sure. I'm gonna kind of stand this up and kind of just gently flip it so that the pages almost kind of sink down into the spine. They kind of sink down into the spine here. Let's do it on this side too. Until I can get to the tape part. Just kind of dropping down into the spine, you know what I mean, Vern? Okay, let's just keep going there. And like I said, I did think about just gluing them in, but it won't flip as nice if you glue them in, because you only can glue one side, you know what I mean? And then you'd have to kind of bend one. So in other words, if I glue, let's go to a page just here. Oh, those are cards. Let's put it where I want to be. If I glue this in by putting just put a bead of glue or glue stick and glue it down, then this is not going to flip. It's going to stop right there unless you bend it. You could bend it, you could crease it, but and just have a glued seam, have a glued edge and then bend it. So it's like, so you could do that too. So if you don't want to washi tape it all in, then you could glue one and then bend the page and crease it. Am I making sense on that creasing this thing here? You learn that the hard way? Yeah. It won't just flip like this is going to flip. See, this is it's just going to flip like a page because of the washi tape. Right? All right, so now let's go ahead and do a little play. Oh, wait, did I finish flipping them down, making them drop? I want to make them all drop down so they're not just moving around while I play in the book. Okay, so let me show you how thick the book is now. Oh, let me put a card in there so I don't lose my place. Okay. So there's the book. You can see a few pages right there. where there's nothing tucked in right there. All the rest of the pages are skip to, except for that little bit of left right there. So, and you can see it's wanting to kind of open a little, but the spine's not really warping because, for one, we did have front and back. But the other thing, let's see, I don't know if this is going to work. I bought one of these on clearance. Bought one of the little pouch, the little Jane pouch thing here. So let's see if this is going to fit. Pencil holder. So this will be nice. There we go. This will be nice to have the little, like that'll hold it shut. And then I can put my pen in here, you know. There we go. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's play in it now. Oh, what happened? What happened to Norma? Sorry, Norma. What happened to Norma? I just saw somebody say, "Oh, sorry, Branson. What happened to Norma? Is she okay?" I need to scroll back. Where are you, Norma? What happened? I missed it. Maybe somebody will repeat it for me. You're okay? All right. Okay, so let's go to where I left off here. And now we're going to play with some of the mermaid markers. Now, here's a couple of things with the mermaid markers. Let me get a tray here. Let me find something. I'm using them all on my, I'm using them all for my, see, okay, maybe here I can use that. Okay, I just need a piece, and I don't know if this is mermaid. I don't remember what this is. Is it going to come off? No. So this is ink. I just used some kind of ink on this. But what you want to do with the mermaid markers, a couple things. One, they are very, very juicy. And being that they're very juicy, when you take the lid off, I'll go ahead and do it even if it doesn't. But when you take the lid off, they can splatter. It didn't do it this time, but they can splatter. So when you take the lid off of these, you really don't want to do it over your project because you very well may splatter. I don't care if I splatter. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can make it splatter. I haven't used it yet. I mean, haven't used it for a while, so it's not wanting to. Some of them are juicier than others. Okay, so what you want to do is, unless you want a very highly concentrated, and I'm going to do both. Let me get back under here. And if you want it very highly concentrated, you can go directly on there. And it may sink through the paper. I don't care. And in this journal, if it goes through with marker or whatever, I'm not going to care. So you can put it on directly, and then you can add water to it. Or you can pick it up, put the marker on the tray and pick it up, and then put it on that way. Okay. Now this paper this is just an Artist Loft sketchbook. It's going to wrinkle. It's going to buckle. If you don't want that, it didn't go through, but it's buckling. If you don't want it to buckle, you don't want it to wrinkle, I don't know what to tell you. Don't do this. Don't do this project. But I like that, So. Your green one ruins some PJs. Yeah, it'll splatter. You got to be careful. This one I picked up just happened not to. But no, they're not new, Sharon. The mermaid markers, they've come out in 2 different sets over the last few years. These are not new. I'm hoping she's still making them, but I don't even know. You'd probably have to ask, what do you call it, Zandra. Zandra knows more about Jane Davenport products than anybody I know, but send your wrinkles to Tina. Okay, so I just want to swatch out the colors. Maybe write down the colors. Do I have the names of them on there? Let's see, are the names on there? I don't even remember. It's been a while since I used them. I don't think the color. I'm not sure the names are on there. Well, anyway. So maybe this one is not a Jane. Maybe I picked out the one that's not a Jane Davenport. This one's not a Jane Davenport. This is Brie Okay, this is Brie Reese. I forgot I got these on clearance. Where's my Jane Davenports then? They look exactly like this. Oh my gosh, what did I do with them, guys? I thought they were right here. These are, oh, they are there. Okay, maybe I just got this one. Here's the Jane Davenport in with the, look how they are. Look at that. The ends are just a little different. Yeah, look, this is the Brie Reese, and here's the Jane. I think we talked about this before when I got these. I got these Brie Reese on clearance, I think at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, maybe. But anyway, and then here's the Jane Davenport. So I've got them mixed in, or I got this one in there. Where's the rest of my Janes? Oh, they're in there. Okay, so look, it's just a little different. Maybe I just picked up this one and I put it in there. Yeah, like with like. That's what I did, right, Janet? Like with like. Okay, so they look exactly the same everywhere down to the barrel. All right, so look at the difference there. Okay, so the purple one is the Breeze. But look, they look exactly the same except the end. The Jane Davenport has a fat end right there. Hi, Mark. Okay, so I was going to write down the names like this one here. Let's go to the Jane ones. Let me pull my Jane ones here. Oh my gosh. Hang on, guys. Let me get my Janes. Yeah, I got a gold and silver. I got a gold and silver Breeze. We'll play with those two, but let's do the Jane ones first, since that's the book I'm working in. For goodness sake, let's do all the Jane ones here. Okay, there's all the Jane ones. All right. Okay, so here's the Janes. All right, so let's go with that's brown. Okay, let's go with all right, here's Deep Sea. All right, so let's see what happens when I snap this lid off. Is it going to splatter on us? Okay, here we go. Okay, didn't splatter. Okay. All right, so here's the Jane one. Okay, so I want to put some down here, and then I'm just going to go ahead and use my water brush to move it here. You can see it is more concentrated than, I guess, the equivalent of that Brie Reese. Now, I think they quit making those. That's why they were all clearanced out, those Brie Reese. I only got a few of them. I got a pink, a purple, a gold, a silver, and a teal. So I only got like 4 of them of these. And that's why they're just mixed in there with the Jane ones. Okay, but you can see the difference in the concentration. Can you tell? I once put my chapstick with my glue stick. Did you use your glue? Oh my gosh. So you tried to use your chapstick to glue something and it didn't work. But, Lady Jan, did you try to use the glue stick on your lips? Okay, and then I got Kleenex and a baby wipe over here where I can clean off my water brush, right? As I go. Okay, so do I want to write down? Maybe, because that'll be fun to practice your writing too. So like this is Deep Sea. Oh, but you know what? Wait. Let's see if we got some at least similar colors. Here's a purple. And these are the I Touch, or just the Touch. Touch, they've got like a flexible nib, and they're Japanese, and I get them off of Jet Pens. Okay, tasted awful. Okay, so now this is the Deep Sea. That's the color of this purple. This is just, we're going to ignore that one because that was that Breeze one. Okay, so let's write in here. Let's practice our lettering. Now that looks like a seep instead of a deep. Deep This could be a little fatter on that side. It's thin on the upstroke, heavy on the downstroke. Light on the upstroke, dark push pressure on the downstroke. I don't know if y'all can even see that. See? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's do, and I can do some more on this side too, because if we're gonna just swatch them together. All right, so there's that one. Let's move these up out of the way. All right, so we did deep sea. Let's see. Let's do another color. I'll save the. Let's do the purple, and then the. I'm going to try to do it kind of in coordinate here in the All right. So now next is this one's called jellyfish. Okay. Okay. And then if I want to. Water it down to see where it goes when you water it down. Thinner, 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 like that. Okay, so this one, I might want a little bit more. Again, it's buckling a little bit. I don't think it's going through. No, it's not going, but you can see the buckle there. Okay, so now I don't have that color of a marker, so we'll just use pink. Okay, so this one is called Jellyfish. So do they have it 2 words? 1 word. Isn't this fun? Y'all having fun? Hi, Dot. Okay. Next, let's do another pink one here. This is going to be a lot because I'm kind of doing purples and pinks here. We'll do reds on another page, and we can go over here and do greens. And again, these have been out for a long time, guys. Hopefully she still has them and still makes them. Again, I'm going to have to ask Zandra. Okay, see how it's kind of in the cap there? They're very juicy. Okay, so this one is coral. Just going to smooth it out. You can do this with watercolor. I just wanted to use the Jane's because that's what the book is. So we're just using Jane stuff, So, all right. I guess I'll just go with orange. It's not quite the same, but Okay, coral. Okay, so Mark said yes, she makes them and has more out now. Oh, okay. I have them there, like Pokemon. You hunt them up? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can do one more on here. So we got the purple, pink. So I guess I should go into maybe the pink here, or should I go into the orange? No, let's go to the pink. Okay, so this is nice bright pink. I'm not really trying to, I'm kind of trying to keep them together. Watercolors. I got the Jane watercolors. We could be swatching those next, people. Just saying. We could be swatching out the watercolors next. Let's clean off the brush. What did Jean say? I've been about some getting lost in dress. Well, we're glad you're awake, Jean. It's only lunchtime. Jean's been and Eileen, they've been binge watching what is it again? Designated Survivor? What is it called, Jean? I haven't watched it, so I don't know. Okay, this is called Starfish. I'm going to write it in pink as well. Is Janet's watching it too? All y'all are watching. Oh, you watched all of them? How many episodes did you watch? Did you watch 3 seasons, Jean? No wonder you're just now getting up. Oh, you didn't like it, Janet? Okay, so there we go. We got the purples and the pinks and coral, which is kind of pinky, orangey. Okay, so there we go. So we got those. All right, so that's looking good. Are we liking it? Oh, Eileen only watched 3. Too much sex and cursing for me, Eileen said. Oh, hey, Jean stuck through it though. What can I say? Jean likes sex. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing you, sassy pants. Oh, thank you, Devin. Okay, so yeah, I've never, and I'm going to do the swatching here, but I'm also going to work on this page a little bit. Jean's laughing her head off. Okay, so now let's go over here and let's see, I want to do blue, teal, green, and lime. We'll do these 4 colors. And then we'll do the yellow, orange, and red, and brown, those 4 on another page. So let's do these 4 on this page. Okay, so let's start with the blue. Oh, see, that's wanting to snap. That's wanting to make a mess. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I don't want to go, I want to, wet it down at the end there. I want it to be faded out. So this little Michael sketchbook is, doing pretty good. Aren't they pretty? Hi, Twyla. And by the way, good morning, Eileen. Okay, so this one is, it's got a piece of tape around it. Oh, did I put that piece of tape around? I don't know. Why is that piece of tape there? Do they all have, no? Why does this one have a piece of tape on it? Why did I do that? There's probably a reason. I don't know. Pulling it off. All right. Okay, so this one is, let's get the darkest blue here. This one is called Blue Bottle. So I think she has it as 1 word, but I'm going to put it as 2. I'm still a little bit of a slant. I'm trying to train myself to write brush lettering more up and down, because that's the way I write my own writing is more straight up and down. And if I want to use this, I want to use brush lettering more in my journals, then I want to be able to write straight up and down. And it's really hard. It is really hard to try to write straight up and down with brush lettering. It makes you want to slant. But I want to try to train myself to write it straight up and down like my own handwriting is. Okay, yeah, if y'all, if you went down to a low or under HD, then make sure your little wheel is changed to, yeah, Jean just said hers went down to 240. You might have to change it, guys. Sometimes there's a blip or something. So, make sure you're at 1080p or 720. Okay, so what time is it? How are we doing on time? Oh, we're good. We got plenty more swatching to do. Okay, so that's Blue Bottle. Then we got, this is Byron Bay. So it's the, teal color. So let's just kind of do that. And then right. Let's see, I don't really have a teal color. I guess I could, let's just do this. Let's roll with a, sharp, the super tip. We're gonna roll with a super tip just because the deconstructed We deconstructed this book right here, The Whimsical Girls, took it all apart, took all the pages out, trimmed them down, and they're in every other page in here, every other page. And I'm going to washi tape them like I did this, washi tape them all in. All right, so now let's go ahead and try. Oh, I don't need that color. I need this color. Byron Bay. Okay, so you can't. Oh, see, look, it's splattered. It's splattered. Okay, so I'm going to try to write more straight up and practice that. Okay. Now this is a little thicker than the, what do you call it? The touch markers. But you can do brush lettering with the super tips. They're just a little thicker. That's a fail right there. That's a failed B. So that's a super tip there. It's just thicker than this one has, you can have so much control with these. With the touch, there we go. They're a flexible, it's not a brush, it's a flexible plastic nib. The closest thing I've seen in other pens to this, flares are similar, but they're more felt tip. These have a plastic nib, like the what's that one called? The Faber-Castell, is it Faber-Castell PN? The plastic nib, Faber-Castell PN, the plastic nib is the closest to this. And I've only seen it in black. See, look, you make a mess with this. These mermaid markers are messy, people. Okay, so let's see. All right, so there's that color. Now let's go on to the green, which is Siren. Okay, so we're going to put down. I'm not squeezing any. I could squeeze it out and it wouldn't be feathery like that, but I don't want to squeeze it out because trust me, they're so concentrated that when you go to add water to it, you don't need to squeeze out any extra. It's extra enough. I'm doing a little bit more water right here, though. Yeah, my brush is still, because I want to feather it out. There we go. Okay, Jean. Knit away, girl. Knit away. All right, so that was Siren. Okay, so now I probably have a green. Yeah, here we go. And all the girls that I've seen, I'm sure guys do it too. I've just only seen girls that do brush lettering. They tell you to take your time. Go slow. Pressure on the downstroke, light on the upstroke, and they're going really slow. They're not speeding through like like you're doing a cursive, like you're doing handwriting. You really want to go more slow, much slower. I'm just trying to get all these done. Okay, so now we're going into seaweed. Just kind of like, it's not quite lime green. It's more a grass green. Yeah, so Mark said there's other colors out. I haven't looked for them. All right, I need this brush to give me a little bit of water here. I don't know why it doesn't want to. It's not wanting to squeeze out any water. I don't know why. I need to change my water brush. get one that's going to squeeze out some water. Okay. This one, do I have a lighter green? No, I don't have a. All right, let's going to have to go to the super tips again. Let's go to super tips. Thanks, guys. All right, so this one is seaweed. Thin, like light on the upstroke, heavy on the downstroke. Light on the upstroke, and it's a little trickier with the this tip. But what you're doing is you're using the tip on the upstroke thin, and then you tilt it a little to make it fatter on the downstroke. Close enough. Close enough color. Okay. So there's those colors. So now we have those 4 colors. Forgetting that one because that was the other brand. So we have the purple and pinks, blues and greens. Now we're going to go over here and do I want to, I think I'll just go ahead and do them here. Do it here and we'll do something else on that page. Okay, so now we want to do the yellow, orange, and brown. Oh, red, orange, yellow, and brown. Is that brown? Yeah. All right, so now we're going to do these 4 colors. And then what I want to do is I want to do something on these girls. Okay, we're gonna work on these girls right here. I just thought this would be a good, break in the journal. Oh, I'm using 2 different kind of markers to write with. I'm using the Touch. These are Japanese. You can get them at Jet Pens, probably other places too. I buy it at Jet Pens. They're called Touch, and the rest of it's all in Japanese. But they're like a plastic nib. Okay. And then the other markers that I'm using are the super tips, the Crayola super tips. You get like 100 of them for $5 practically. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with brown. All right, come on out now. Why are you giving me? Come on, you can do it. I'm gonna give you a little squeeze. I don't want to squeeze out too much, but come on now, baby. You can do it. I don't want to take it apart, Why is it? I haven't used these for a while, guys. It's probably just my own fault. But I mean, it's completely full because I never use brown. Oh, let's see what we can do here. What happens if we make a mess here? Let's see what happens. So I need it to, see, it's got lots in there. I don't know. I don't know, people. All right. Well, we're going to roll with that much. Oh no, I can't get that one to work. All right, so let's we won't be using this color for the girl's hair. All right, so yeah. Oh, Terry, okay, I should see, I'm trying to get some water on to make it flow. There we go. I think maybe just was a little bit dry. Just need a little bit of water on the tip, I think. Okay, let me say bye to Terry, our cougar. Where's my phone? Well, if I can find my phone, there it is. Soak the tip in water. Yeah, Debbie, exactly. Okay, let me say bye to Terry here. Where's my soundboard? Here we go. Gotta say bye to your cougar. Have a good day, Terry. Take care of that toe, girl. Take good care of that toe. Okay, so I do have a brown in the Touch. All right, so this one is called Reef. Okay. I got it up in the wet there, so that's okay. So it's just going to be a little runny. Reef. Thanks for the tip on the tip. And hi, Cheryl. Good to see you. Okay, so there's reef. Okay, next we're going to go with lobster. I'll do another little flip through the book, even though the pages are not stuck in. So we've got to be careful of that. We don't want all the pages to drop out. Okay. Okay, so here's lobster. That's really concentrated, that one. Oh, let me clean my brush off. You can buy a set of, let's see, how many are in this? 12. I think there's 12 colors because, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think there's 12 colors in this set of jet pens that I'm doing the brush lettering with. Okay, so here we go. Lob. Again, I really want to train myself to write more straight up and down. Like my own writing. Okay, then we're going to go, I'm not sure which is a yellow. Let's see. This one is Pirate's Gold, and this one is Beach. Let's go with Beach first. This should be more orangey. Okay. Bye, Kate. Kate, I did send out your page Saturday. You should probably get it tomorrow. Kate, she might have already left. Okay, so now this color, probably, maybe. Let's go with this one. It'll be a little on the orange side, but that's okay. All right, so. Thanks for all the thumbs up, by the way, guys, if I didn't thank you already. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, there's Beach, and then the last one is Pirate's Gold. Ooh, see, this one's more orange. That's more like corally color. Okay. It does, whoops, I got a little bit of red there. It does feather out to yellow, but it's very orange at concentrated level, but it does fade out to yellow. So I will use like a yellow gold. Let's see. All right. So what did I say it was? Pirate's Gold. I'll just write it in lowercase. There we go. Got all the Jane colors. Let me hit that with the heat gun because I'm going to close it and I don't want to get them on both sides there. And if you dry the back side, it can help get out buckling. But again, I'm not really caring about the buckling. But that does kind of help. All right, so now we're going to go back to this page and do these girls. All right, I'm going to do these girls here with the markers. All right, so let's see. Can't use the brown because I was going to try to do like two-tone colors, two different color girls. But my brown, well, maybe I can get enough out to make it work. All right, so what's that peach color? Is it beach or Yeah, let's go with beach. Okay, so I'm going to use beach and the brown. I can get enough out of it. These two colors on the girls. All right. Still with the tour? I'm not very zoomed in, but I mean, there's really not a lot to see. Okay, so let me get my water brush at the ready so that as I lay this down, I can use my water to, okay, and I don't know what paper this is. It's not wanting to move. Okay, so what paper was this one? See, I should have paid more attention. But these are not moving on this paper. Maybe this paper was I don't know. It feels like I thought that was the marker paper. You got to pay attention to the papers. Just saying. We're just going to roll with some shadows then. Because it won't smear. It won't move. Could be the color pencil paper too. But it's not moving. See how I blended that out with the markers? It's not working on this paper. That is not moving. Okay, so yeah, that. I'm not sure if I can get any brown out of this. Let's see here. Doesn't want to flow out of this. Let me see. Let me dip it in water. Here. This is just dried paint, so I'm gonna put spray a little water in there, and kind of let's see if we can get this to flow. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, not really wanting to happen. Hi, Michelle. Anybody else I'm missing? Okay, so that's going to be blended with pencil. Let's do some blue and green hair. I can't get it to do this on this paper. Yeah. I don't know what paper. If this was the marker paper, let's try. No, I don't think so. Could be. No, I don't think this was the marker paper. Was it the color book paper? I don't know. I don't remember. I just took them and glued them in. All right, so let's see. Let's do because I can't blend it, right? I can put this down, but I can't blend it. It won't. This is as good as it won't water. It won't wash. That's what I mean. It won't water wash. Can do it full strength. She needs to put that at the bottom. Yeah, it was inside the book. It was in the book, Cheryl, in the spine. It was in the spine. Color paper book, marker paper. I mean, color paper, color book paper, marker paper, watercolor paper, which that one's obvious. The only two that's hard to tell the difference between is the marker paper and the color book paper. See, I think this might be color book paper. I think this one's the one made for pencil. Okay, so Julia said it's the coloring book paper she checked in a journal. Okay, so this should be done with color pencil. But I do mixed media and interchange them all. So yeah. Okay, let's do this one with green. Kind of like they're kind of mermaidy. I'll at least put a base down. And again, I could put this down on a, what do you call it? on the porcelain and pick it up with the water brush. So we'll just have to do some of this and go back in there with some pencil. Xandra's the one that's used Jane's products like there's no tomorrow. That's because Xandra is half mermaid. And these are mermaid markers. So you just really can't you can't wet this paper to make it spread. So I'm just trying to kind of go full strength here. But I'm having fun having put all the Jane pages in a different book. It's meant to be whatever you want to use it for, coloring with D. All right, so this is the what do you call it? Artist Loft sketchbook. And in between, I haven't taped them all down yet, but in between, what I'm going to do is every other page has a Jane page from this journal, this Happy Hour Art Journal. And the pages are all perforated. They're meant for you to pull them out and use them however you want. Okay. So what I've done is I've pulled every other page is a, this is the area where we have extra blanks. Every other page is going to have a Jane page taped into it, right? But I haven't taped them all in yet, obviously. Did a little marker on that one. So you can color them. You know, half of it, well, I don't know, a third of it maybe is color book pages on one side, and then her art's on the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to washi tape all these in. I started, in the back there. And again, between all this washi tape and all this washi tape, I should have enough to put all those pages in there. Okay, so again, let me just pick another random page. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, for just a couple minutes here. Okay, here. I haven't taped it in, but with my Jane watercolors, like we could do a different set. Like this one has got more of the earth tones. So let's just wet them down over here. So I sprayed them, not over the book. So we can do a couple of little, let's just do a little, again, this is with the watercolors now. I won't stop and write the names down right now. And I'm just going to go in the order that they're in here, that I put them in. So just so you can see, you can do some swatching. We do 6 on one page and 6 on the other. So you can make, Xandra is going to PT. Oh, hi, Xandra. Thank you for stopping in. I didn't see you. We're talking about you and knowing all your Jane products. There's a little bit of white. It has a little bit of color in it from using it for other things. And then here's the black. Yeah. I think with these, I'll just write the names in black. And I can show you some black lettering, brush lettering with just black. Real quick. Hi, Anne. All right, let's dry this. Thanks, guys, for all the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Give it a little tug here. Get a little bit of... Okay, so with the black marker, let's just quickly do... This one's mango, and I'll just write it a little smaller down here. I'm going to try to write more up and down. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to force myself to do more straight up and down lettering rather than the more scripty, slanted. Mango. And I'm looking, the colors are written right here on the, I cut the little, when the paper, they come with, they're wrapped in papers. And after I unwrap them, I cut the little labels off of each piece of paper and then put them down here. So there's mango. And you should really write really slow when you do this. I'm just trying to get some down there. Apple. This is blueberry. Oops, that should have been the light stroke. And this is called, what is it called? Bouncing. When the letters are not on a straight line, up and down, it's called bouncing your letters. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Benny. Yeah. Okay, then we got dove. It almost looks like an S. I got to work on my D's because I don't make my D's like that when I'm writing my signature and all. Dove. Unicorn, which is this white color. Is your intention to try to use all Jane's products? Well, I probably will do that. It's not really necessarily my intention, but because I'm using the per book, might as well, might as well. Okay, then this one is Raven. Again, too loopy right there. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. And then again, this will get washi taped right into the book. Maybe I'll do one more real quick. Let me pick a pretty, something with the, let me look down here in my selection. Maybe just I want something. I want something. Well, it could be pink or red. Looking. What's this? Okay, this one says follow your heart, and it's in pink. So I think I'll go with follow your heart. All right, so let's go ahead and get this one in. I'm going to turn it, though, guys, so I can do it straight here. I want to start with the follow. Let's scissors. Where'd my scissors go? I don't know. Another scissors. I don't know where they went. Okay, there's a little bit of your heart. So I'll just put that little extra piece down there because I want the follow your heart to start with the follow. So let's go ahead. Don't move on me now. Okay. Just that little extra piece of washi. Might as well use it up. All right, so now let's turn the page and do the back side. Now this one will go this way. So now we have our tip in that can work on either page, right? I've been waiting to make my own swatch journal. I have some old library books and I could add some watercolor paper. Oh, thanks. Yeah, now the only thing is, guys, and I still would recommend it, I don't trust washi tape to really be a holder, like a real true tape. You know, it's more decorative. So if you're using it to tip in something, it might end up kind of coming up if it does, or you have a not the best kind of washi tape, then put some glue stick down. Put the glue stick down, then put your tape over the top. Or if it starts coming up, just like put some glue on your finger and run it underneath to make sure that it sticks. Because washi tape's really not meant, I think it's just decorative. Um, so, um, I wouldn't trust it. But anyway, there we go. So we have those. Now on this side, real quick, let's go ahead and do, let's see, which one do I want? The bright ones. Yeah, let's do the brights. The set. Have any plans to drag out the Hidden Paradise book again anytime soon? No, I have no plans for it, Loretta. I can add, if people want to see the Chris Lopez Hidden Paradise, I'll make a note of it. Do I plan it? No, I didn't plan it, but I'll write it down. Is there something you're wanting? There's a regular pen. There's a flare. The Chris Lopez Hidden Paradise. Is there something you're wanting to do on there? Are you working in it, Loretta? Miss that Buffy got me. Missed what, Loretta? Oh, I said, is there something you want me to do in, something in the Chris Lopez book that you're working on or something? I'll write it on my list. Do I have plans? No, I don't have plans for it. Okay, let me wet this down. Okay, I just did that off book. Oh, there's my scissors. Now where's my water brush? Bye, Debbie. Okay, I think it was Debbie that was leaving, or Sharon. I am again. Okay, so here we go. This one is called Buzzy. I need another baby wipe here. Hi, Shara. I know I'm probably missing people coming in, leaving, coming in, and going out. You can at least see the colors that come in these. And, I also have my Arteza now, and I got my, I still have my Gansai Tambi. Hi, DeMonte. It's been a while. How you been? Nothing particular. It's on its way. Oh, you got it. Oh, okay, Loretta. You bought the book. Okay. And you like watching me working books you have. I understand. I wrote it on the list. I love all my books, guys. Don't get me wrong. I love every color book. It's just there's only so many, hours in a color book day or arting day because we do other things here besides color. I want to get back on my collage. What do y'all think about maybe Wednesday? Would you like me to do some abandoned book collage? Abandoned. Why am I? Did I not use all those? Oh, I only did one row. I'm gonna have to go on the back side of this and do the bottom row. I only did half the row. Okay, so on the back side of this one, I'll do the second row. On the back side of this page, I'll do the bottom row. More collage. Oh, Jean likes my collage. All right, everybody's going yes on the abandoned collage. Well, I'm sure uh, Kieran Connolly would probably like me to do some more in his books. He always comments and always so nice about altering his books. But I love his books. We'll do that. We'll plan on that on Wednesday then. Oh, it's your favorite, Mill? Mill Wildflower? Mill Wildflower? I'm trying to sound out what your name would be. Okay, well, we'll do abandoned books on Wednesday then. All right, so I got to finish swatching these out now because I got to do the bottom row of the other one. I only did half the box. I mean, I've done some, I've done the art cards. I did the little mini, did a little, show how to do a little mini book, the mini comp book. And I've done big posters. I've done some big posters. And, but I haven't worked in the actual abandoned books for a while. So we probably need to do that. All right, let me dry this real quick. Let's get my black pen back out. All right, let's do this top row. This is Buzzy. I don't know if y'all can see me writing here. I can zoom in one, I guess. Bye, Lynette. Thanks for stopping. It's good to see you. And again, I'm trying to make myself write more straight up and down. It's a little tricky, but this is a good way to practice. Because you want a curve. Your hand wants to slant these. Okay, the next one this is Ladybug. And I don't mind having bouncy, like not on a straight line. They can go up and down, the words can curve up and down, but I'm trying to get my letters to be straight up and down. Okay, then the next one, this is Blueberry. A little less. Hi, Victoria. Do you have a separate book for combos and ideas? Oh, do I have a separate book? I probably have, and I'm probably not exaggerating when I say I probably have 50 books ongoing, 20 that I probably work in regularly, 21. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that's not Blueberry, that's Butterfly. Oh, well, then let's just write a Butterfly over here. This is supposed to be Butterfly, not Blueberry. The other one was Blueberry. Let's write it up here. And we'll just kind of do we'll just kind of draw a line right through that blueberry. Okay, so that's Butterfly. The next one is something eyeshadow. What kind of eyeshadow is that? I'm not sure. Some kind of eyeshadow. I don't think it says blue. I don't know. I'm just going to write eyeshadow. Did anybody wear any of this eyeshadow, this color in the 60s? Again, I'm trying to make myself go right up and down. It's hard. This is my brush lettering practice here. Called 70s eyeshadows. Well, they didn't wear this in the 70s. They wore it in the 60s. But thank you. Thank you, Devin. You did it in the 80s? Well, yeah, I guess Madonna type, they did do that in the 80s. I didn't. If I ever did it, it was probably in junior high in the 60s. You're blind, you did, Sharon. Okay, so that's 70s eyeshadow. Then we have mermaid. This is Drew Carey. Yes, Mimi's eye color. Yes, Jean. Thanks for the reminder. If y'all know my Mimi crocodile, or if you know Drew Carey, the TV show Drew Carey with Mimi, the secretary with the blue eyeshadow. Yeah, that was her eyeshadow color. Good, Jean. Okay, then this one is Jiminy, like is in Jiminy Cricket, because it's like cricket color. Is it with an E or an I? Two M's. Is it two M's? I can't see. Yeah. Jiminy Cricket. Remember Mimi? Okay, so that's the top row. Now I got to do the bottom row, which I'll do on the back side of here. Okay, still with the tour. What time we got? Okay, I need to wrap this up. I'll do this bottom row. I'll do the rest of these on the other back side of this page later. I just, I want to make sure I get at least one of these done. All right, let me carefully spray these down a little bit. Okay, so the next row here. So if y'all missed me doing this whole book, it's a little bit of a challenge. Janet had to phone call. I had, what is it? You have a phone call and you got a, what are the things when you need helplines? You get a phone call, you get a visit, you get a phone a friend. Yeah. Thank you, Kat. I had to have a phone a friend moment. Thanks, Kat. Yeah, I had to have a phone a friend moment. And I still didn't do what she said. But she said whether she will or not, she might have other projects in the works today at 1. So also, if you don't follow Janet, I don't know if she's still here. Somebody, put her, she comes on at 1. Do you have any art books by the artist Stephanie Law? Doesn't sound familiar, Kim. Doesn't sound familiar. What medium? What medium, or is it just an artist it's not a technique book, it's just an artist? Give me a name of a book or a medium. It doesn't sound familiar though. I'm just going to say it doesn't. Oh, but Anne, while you're here, I just saw you. You and you weren't here earlier, I don't think. You and Dev made me buy, enabled me the Renaissance color book. It's on order. The Renaissance color book should be here this week. Just saying. Thanks, Dev and Anne. She's watercolor. I don't think so, Kim. I'll have to. Let me write that down, Stephanie. Let me write it down. Where's my pen? I don't have a pen. No pens. Stephanie Law. Watercolor. Okay, I'll look it up. Um, I saw you working on it. Did you finish it? And I might, if it's new, if you did it in the last 2 days, and no. If it's one that you did last week, then yes. If it's a new one, then no. I haven't seen it, Anne. They made everyone buy it. Who's they? Oh, Shar, I just got it now. It took me a minute. It took me a moment. Dev and Anne made everybody buy it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Did you post, Anne? Did you post a picture on Instagram? Where's my phone? Oh, I'm asking y'all like y'all know. Okay, I was just going to ask you. Oh, well, Hubster messaged me and I didn't see. Oh, there's a Darth Vader hanging on leftover. Okay, let's see. Instagram search Colorful Life, or is it Anne? I'm not sure. If you're, are you a Colorful Life? I think you're a Colorful Life. A Colorful Life. Anne, I need your name, girl. I'm not finding you at the drop of a hat. What's your name? A Colorful Life or Colorful Life on Instagram? Anne. Okay, Anne. Okay, Anne. It's Anne's Bliss. You just pop up. I just see you. There you are. That's not Anne, a Colorful Life Anne, is it? Is that you, Anne? You got two channels. Why am I shocked at this page? This doesn't look Okay, so I'm looking for collage. I'm looking for your collage. I see your Bible journal page. I don't see your collage here at all. Oh, is it the bird? Is it this one, Anne? Is this it? I have not seen it because I didn't like it yet. So I have not seen this one. Is that the one you're talking about? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Sorry, and I see your color book. I see your Bible journaling. That's the only collage I see. Mermaid. Oh wait, is this it? Is this have we found it? Oh, from the Renaissance book? Are we talking about two different things? Are we talking collage and the Renaissance? Okay. I think okay. Here's our page from the Renaissance book. I hadn't seen this yet either. So there's Anne coloring from the Renaissance book, which I have on order. Oh my gosh. It's sometimes a little hard to keep up. Okay, so let's get these last three colors. Yeah, I'll have to go see you color that, Anne. I saw you show it and maybe see you do something in it, but I don't remember now. Like I said at the beginning of today, when I get up and check my YouTube, I have at least 50 notifications every single morning. 50. Okay, so I'm going to have to get two colors down here at the bottom because I didn't leave enough room. We'll just let those two kind of go together. I'll tag them different colors. Yeah, so obviously I cannot watch everybody every day. Okay, so let's try this. Let me write the names of these real quick, guys. I'll do my best. Some people probably have more. That's not how many people I follow. That's just how many people I have notifications for. Okay, let's write these down real quick. Okay, so this one's called Best Friend. Whoops. It's not very good practice if you're not really trying, is it? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write the rest of these down here in a minute, so just so I can show y'all the book real quick before we go. Yeah. All right, so I'll tell you the names though. This is Best Friend, Fairy Tale, Frida, Mystic, Royal, and Ink. This ink color is like an indigo blue. So I don't want to rush. I feel like I'm already rushing to write, and I really need to write slower if I really want this to be practice, right? Not rush through it just to get it done. Okay, so what here again is what we've done. We took the Whimsical Girls Jane Davenport Happy Hour Art Journal, which has perforated pages meant to tear out, and I put them in this Michael's journal. I put Jane stickers. It came with a sheet of stickers. Let's see what that is. And I started putting the stickers on the cover, the eyeball, and this like little Marie Antoinette here. And I tore out the pages, and then every other page, I've dropped in. I started, where's the eyeball? I started here. Every other page, I put in one of her pages from her book, blank, and then I left a couple extras at the beginning. I've not washi taped them all in yet. So what I plan on doing is, with all that washi tape you saw, I want to washi tape in every page. There's Hubster home for lunch. Every page, I want to, and then I skipped one, and then another one. Okay, I'm going to tape these all in. So right now they're just kind of sitting in here. They're just kind of sitting in the book. But here's what we've done so far, just playing around. We did this, played with the mermaid markers, played with those, a couple of different pages of swatch and wrote the names out. Okay. Then we started playing with the watercolors back here where we just were at. So I'm going to go in, see how I've washi taped that in? I'm going to washi tape in every page that I tore out of the other book and put in this one. So it did bulk it up a little, but look, not bad. Here is where I have extra pages, right in here. That's just where I have extra pages in that middle section. So it didn't bulk it up too much, adding a whole 100, close to 100 pages in there. And then I have where's the little pencil here? Then I have this little Jane Davenport. I got this on clearance a while back. These were all clearanced out. Little pencil case here. So I will use that on here just to help stabilize the bulk that will happen, like that. So that's my deconstructed, reconstructed journal. And if you missed the other one that I showed you this morning, this one right here with two Create 365, the big idea covers. With those covers, all this paper in here is from the Flow book of paper, some of the Flow books of paper. And what I did is I had to trim them down just a little, but then I punched them with it's like the arc punch. I showed it a little while ago. It's the to punch the ring binds. So I made my own journal with these rings. You can buy the rings separately. You can this is the metal ones, and get them on 40%, especially if you buy the metal ones. The metal ones are a little more expensive. And I'm glad y'all all been here. Thank you. Yeah. So make your own journal with just buying the rings. These are the happy planner ones that have hearts on them. See if you can see. They have hearts on them, but they're the metal version. You can get the plastic or the metal. And make your own just using like leftover scrapbook paper. You can put in your own grid paper. And I showed y'all at the beginning, if you missed at the beginning of the show, I showed some dot grid paper you can get at Walmart. You can cut that down, or you don't even have to cut it down. You could just punch it and put your own rings and add scrapbook paper in between. So Franken planner, I think that's what they call it. Franken planner it up. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, I'll let you go. I'll go feed the hubster. Janet comes on at 1. Janet M. Young. And so, yeah, there she is right there. Monkey Island Madness. And we'll see you over at her place at 1. So thanks, everybody, for being here and watching. And thanks for all the thumbs up. All right, guys. Bye.